a crush on a boy I know. He don't know how I love him so.
Oh, really?
He watches TV all the time. How I wish he were mine, oh mine. I love you, baby, with all my heart, and I hope we'll never part. I've got a crush on a boy I know. That's right. He don't know how I love him so. He watches TV all the time. How I wish he were mine, oh mine. I love you, baby, with all my heart,
made this beauty in your smile, untainted by the miles from the last time we could just sit and stay a while. But nothing stops my heart like who's inside of yours. Stay with me, we'll keep it safe, running, gunning up the pace. We just want to be free from society, but haunting you and me is our age-old enemy. It's called the money, it's called the living, it's called every name under the sun except for fucking sinning. It's called money, it's called the living, but it's killing you and me. Yeah, it's killing you and me. The valley's blue and gold. Let's just take a stroll. Wind it up and throw it back. Hide away our paper sacks. The morning dew is cold. Jump into the bag. Only thing I'll ever let between me and my rags. 'Cause you're my other half, partner in every crime. Break the walls surrounding us and flee into the night. We just want to be free from these paper trees, but haunting you and me is our age-old enemy. It's called the money, it's called the living, it's called every name under the sun except for fucking sinning. It's called money, it's called the living, but it's killing you and me. Yeah, it's killing you and me. Just me, you, and the night sky. No more normal life. Nothing to remind us of what we left behind, except everything we liked, free as birds in flight. It's heavy, heavy price, just everything we like. Was it worth it? I think it was. Was it worth it? It all just fades to dust. Was it worth it? I think it was. Was it worth it? I really think it was. I really think it was. 'Cause no matter the name, it's still a fucking game. This thing called money, this thing called living, this thing called every name under the sun except for fucking sinning. It's called money, it's called a living, but it's killing you and me. Yeah, it's killing you and me.
to the sea. Would I have the sense in me to call for help? Or would I just call you to freak out? The trees don't look as green as they did when I was a kid. I'm stuck in this daily routine, kicking rocks shaped like my dreams. American animal, pray for capital. A lockjaw on my youth, waiting for my red or blue pill to truth. I don't know which one I'll choose, but I hope I'm right. When my life changes right before my eyes, will I be ready? Will I survive? For now it all stands still in Washington Square. The first week of July. Hold my hands up to my ears, hold them up to the sky. Thank you.
God gave me a talent, so let me flaunt the gift.
Battle scars shogun, brain like Caligula, student to the sensei, know the curricula, walking God's light, I aim with the secular, no more lies prejudice, though it's irregular, stomp on a Nazi, my pen's Miyazaki, not a god body but a kamikaze, you damn carbon copies who fail to embody the point of MC and you like in the lottie, all you got's image, inside you lust, so you buy expensive clothes despite the cost, we emerging untouched from a violent mob, and control the whole crowd like the riot squad, at a private spot, dressing like a peasant, 9 G's in my pants, the lesson is to blend in, getting red money since 2006 and never showing off while these fools power tripping, second floor swordsman, more than qualified, and your moves ain't final till we say authorized, I speak for the rejects, nerds and the ostracized, listen to your boy cause my words came to galvanize pride, all my people in the 510 rockin' with us, all my people in the 415 rockin' with us, all my people in the East Coast, down South, Midwest. See 今書かなければなくなう感動過去現在未来を表すワンゾーン力があってもな In real life I'm humble 元が取れないこの業界は残酷でもなラッパーの幸せなんてな誰も何も思わないノンセンスだ必死で直す壊れたアンテナレオを求める俺らのハンデさターミナルで2発のエクスタシー僕だったら小説を丸暗記昔の話ネタにするジャンキーシラフになっても今でも満喫ワイドローに植えてる文字はスタンバイプロシャが増えてるフリスコの繁華街美しが凶暴な犯罪全てを受け止め音源を販売誰もが理解あいつはモノホンクルーにも話せんアルコールに損傷ネガティブなしでは出せない本領今夜もマイクに切り向かう道場 All my people out in Asia rockin' with us To the motherland Africa rockin' with us To the Middle East Europe Latin America Nihongo rap shounen It's not Asian rap It's not Japanese rap We don't need categories like that It's from the culture of hip-hop Regardless of the language Or some other shit Get that right, you know?
Things that were for me in the night
the night, screaming like hell towards the light. Oh, I've lost all sense of time, waiting for the stars to align. Some things will change in the blink of an eye. I'll dig my own grave as the years slip by. Years slip by. Whoa, whoa.
Thank you, thank you.
A quiet block on this old street speaks of friendships broken up by distances of 30 feet. I think they're still afraid to walk at night. Sie wohnen noch in der Stadt, Geheimnispolizei. Geheimnispolizei. And it's so good to know where I am, even better knowing where I've been. Another day, another town. I've got no signs of slowing down. When I was young once, I was young. These days seem to go so fast. When I was young once, I was young. Naturates in our hotel rooms, and the thought that's killing me is also killing you. I'd like to vacation with you someday, to a place that's nice and cheap. Krakow, Bratislava, Budapest, Berlin. Well, anywhere that you wanna be. To know where I am, even better knowing where I've been. Another day, another town. I've got no signs of slowing down. When I was young once, I was young. These days seem to go so fast. When I was young once, I was young. It's so good to know where I am. When I was young once, I was young. I think they're still afraid to walk at night. I think they're still afraid to walk at night. I like to vacation with you someday. These days seem to go so fast. When I was young once, I was young.
Kicks and ass. KSA. Run around the world. Kicks some ass. KSA. Kicks some ass. Whoa.
But the real brain pill is sleep. 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night. So just so we all know.
I searched with all my heart how to chill.
Guitars, guitars, guitars. Nothing gets rid of those pandemic blues like a new vintage guitar. Come on down to Real Guitars and get yourself a real guitar. 15 Lafayette Street off Mission in San Francisco. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to
5-ish.
realguitars.com. On Instagram at Real Guitars.
Do you like vintage clothing? We like vintage clothing. You should buy vintage clothing and stuff here at Heads or Tails. Not sure what to get your friends for their birthdays? Get them some sweet-ass accessories. They have zines for you avid readers and the Bay Area's hottest music. Check out this rack of vintage clothing. Buy it! Buy it all! Buy it here at Heads or Tails Collective in Oakland.
My favorite chicken place. Every time you go, you see a familiar face. When I go, I get my fix. They got fried chicken, drumsticks.
my fellow humans, and welcome to the Complex here in beautiful downtown San Francisco. I am your pal, Steve Ward Moore, and this is What's Poppin', the Bay Area's arts and entertainment talk show. And ooh-wee, do we have one great show for you tonight. We got a couple super dope hip-hop stars from the Bay Area joining us tonight. Sonny, Souf, and Known Expressions are with us. And also, I'm very excited because we get to learn about what goes on behind the scenes of music and entertainment. And we have everyone's favorite sound engineer in the Bay Area. Paul himself is here tonight, and I cannot wait to talk to our very, very special guests and learn and laugh and have so much fun and probably make a fool of myself because I always do that. Look, we are live right now. We're live on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Instagram, and we want you to participate in our show. It makes it way more fun if you're blowing up the chat, making it pop. So tell me how I look. You know what I mean? Tell me how my voice sounds. Tell me when my jokes are funny, but please don't roast me. Whatever you do, my ego is way too fragile. I can't take it, folks. Please respect that. Oh boy. Look, we have so much to celebrate today because today is Pandemonium Day. Wow. Today is Pandemonium Day. We're going to be getting wild all night long. Today is also International Non-Binary Peoples Day. So shout out to all our non-binary homies that are out there all around the world. We love you and celebrate you. And it's another very special day. You know your pal Steve Ward Moore loves the animals. I'm always repping for the animals. And today is International Be Nice to Bugs Day. Bugs are very important to our environment, and we all need to learn how to be nice to bugs. So we are going to learn and help you learn how to be nice to bugs. In fact, we have brought in, I was looking around the studio earlier, bug popped up. There's a bug with us right now. Everybody please welcome Friendly Bug. Friendly Bug is here. Hello, Friendly Bug. Hello. Look, now we're gonna learn how to be nice to a bug. Is it okay if I pet you, Friendly Bug? Friendly Bug says yes. Everybody, this is Friendly Bug. This is one way to be nice to a bug. Make sure you ask for consent before you pet the bug. It's very important. Okay, Friendly Bug. Thank you for being here. Wow, Friendly Bug is pretty cool. Who knows what's gonna happen tonight, folks? I also just want to make something known that, we have been very busy at the complex preparing for Mosswood Meltdown, and I'm a little bit out of sorts right now, but I do find that when I'm feeling out of sorts, I go into my mind and I think my thoughts. And I don't think anything too weird, but I'm very grateful that people can't read my mind or read anybody's mind because our minds are the only place left on earth where there is real privacy. So I just want to make that statement. Thank goodness that no one can hear our inner thoughts. Now, except for Ghost Cat. Ghost Cat actually does have the power to read minds, but Ghost Cat is very good at keeping secrets, and it is also Pandemonium Day, so Ghost Cat is gonna get wild, I know this. Okay, good to see you, Ghost Cat. Now, look, I say it all the time. Most talk shows only have one house band every episode. Here at What's Poppin' live at the Complex, we get a brand new house band every single episode. And tonight, I'm super duper stoked. I came across this band on an internet search when I was building the date book some weeks ago. I started listening to their music and I was like, wow, this is so cool. Could it be possible that we get them on the show? Well, the answer is yes. So my fellow humans all around the world and in the Bay Area and beyond, let's welcome to What's Poppin'. This is Lady Starbeast.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, you got a song for us?
We do, we
Let's
sure
go.
do.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
fellow
such a sad guy, but I couldn't tell you why. Oh yeah, I knew a fella who seemed just fine till one day he stepped on train tracks and he ended his life. You could wonder why some sort of nut who could be unhappy with his kind of love. Careful what you're thinking of, that first you unquenched. What's beautiful in the rain ain't the same to people drenched. What's beautiful in the rain ain't the same to people drenched. I knew a lady with the law on her mind. Never stopped to take a breath cause she didn't have the time. I knew a lady who worked herself to death. Nobody noticed till the rope was round her neck. You could wonder why she threw it all away, working so hard day after day. Careful what you're thinking of, that thirst you unquenched. What's beautiful in the rain, save the people drenched. What's beautiful in the rain ain't the same to people drenched. Hear them crying now, the chosen ones, the lonely ones, they're screaming out, oh, oh Lord, oh, oh, oh. Careful what you're thinking of, that first you unquenched. What's beautiful in the rain, same to people drenched. What's beautiful in the rain ain't the same to people drenched. Oh, careful what you think and of that thirst you unquenched. What's beautiful in the rain, same to people drenched. What's beautiful in the rain ain't the same to people drenched.
Wow, Lady Starbeast. Wow, you know, I gotta say to the folks at home, whatever you're experiencing at home is amazing, but being right here in studio with Lady Starbeast is even more impressive and incredible. What an amazing sound. In fact, Justin Fosgate in the chat says, hey, the sound is on point, must have a great sound engineer. But, you know, it takes, and also, let's see, sorry if I say your name right, but Exorcizivid says yay. So it takes a sound engineer, but it takes an incredible band with professional musicians, and that's why I'm excited to have Lady Starbeast with us tonight, because you're professionals. Lady Starbeast, I want everyone at home to know who we have on stage. Ilana, Mark, and MJ are with us. Lady Starbeast, what's poppin'?
Our future, baby.
Absolutely your future. Your future is bright. You know, I wear sunglasses at the top of the show, and sometimes it's to protect my eyes from how incredible our artists that welcome us in, or that come into this are. Ilana, I have a very special question for you. Oh. Okay, you share something in common with these four people I'm about to mention. You share something in common with Woody Guthrie, President Gerald Ford, Conor McGregor, and the singer of Imagine Dragons. Do you know what you share in common with those people?
Is it our killer good looks?
Well, that's not what I was thinking, because it's your birthday today, and it's also those people's birthdays. And I cannot believe that we actually have Ilana here on her birthday. So everybody at home and everyone in the studio, let us now sing happy birthday to Ilana. Can we do that real quick? We've got candles for you and a cake. I'll bring it up to you in a second. Can we all sing happy birthday to Ilana? Are we ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ilana. Happy birthday to you. Okay, here, let's try to come up here. Oh boy, the candles went out.
That was beautiful, you guys.
There you go. That's for you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you all so much. This is my favorite type of cake. Chocolate with vanilla icing.
Good. I'm glad that we baked that for you especially. So good. I'm glad we guessed right. How cool is it to have you here on your actual birthday? Thank you so much for joining us, Lady Starbeast. I got to ask you, how does Oakland influence your music?
That's a great question. Boys, do you have anything to say about it? Well, Mark and I actually lived in Austin, and we moved here a few years ago. And I would say Austin is a very bluesy, rock-centered place. And so we have had a lot of fun experimenting a lot more with our sound here. And we have felt like the reception has been really incredible.
Yeah, I love this. And Austin's a great music city, but so is Oakland and the whole Bay Area because we have so many different influences here. Look, not only do we get to enjoy your music, but we get to learn about you. And also every episode learns about me. So I got to tell you, I have been on a kick for the last 2 years. I'm trying to get into relationship with myself, and I'm trying to face my trauma. What do you think about that, Lady Starbeast?
I think that's powerful.
I think it's important.
No, that's actually incredibly important. The only way forward is through, and so you have to do that. And I hope that you're feeling power in that and holding space for that.
Yeah,
it's a reference. Does anybody know that reference?
Well, I want to ask, because being familiar with your music, is making art good for your mental health?
Oh my God, yes. That is how I process my world. Oh my God. I mean, the first thing, when I'm going through anything, the first thing I go to is my guitar or keyboard or my journal. I can have a very hard time understanding my emotions, but through songwriting, it's such a powerful way to express yourself. And then to also share that with other people, and it's a really beautiful way to process your feelings. And also then to share it on a stage. And then other people tell you about how they relate to it, and you feel not so isolated and alone in your trauma and grief. And it's a really beautiful, empowering experience. So,
yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. And my next question was going to be, can our art help other people? But I think you just answered that, and it can too, because people can relate. We're not uniquely alone in our experience, and that's pretty powerful to recognize sometimes too. Ilana, do you have a birthday wish that you can share with us, or does that stay for yourself?
Ooh. I would love to play at Mosswood Meltdown next year. That's my birthday wish.
There we go. Okay, well, you know what? You gotta manifest to make it happen, and you gotta say it out loud. Lady Starbeast is gonna be with us all night, folks, and we're gonna hear a bunch more. We're gonna get an exclusive live performance from them a little bit later in the show, and we're gonna learn more about Lady Starbeast and what they do and what motivates them. Lady Starbeast, thank you so much for being here. Big gratitude. Now, folks, this is What's Poppin' live at the Complex. If you love what we're doing, if you love the fact that we've done like 300 live streaming concerts, if you love our other shows, check the Rhyme, our hip hop showcase hosted by Infinite Chi, the Freestyle Flow Fest, the most wild, amazing freestyle competition in the world, our rock show, Talkin' Schmidt, hosted by Schmitty himself, and the Toys Rap Battle League. Why not smash that follow button? Even better, smash the subscribe button on Twitch. It's like $6 a month, and it helps us to keep the lights on, and it helps us to keep feeding our people and our, who the hell is this?
We got issues.
Sir?
We've got an invasion of the insect variety.
Sir,
I won't stand for it.
Sir, who are you?
Stand up.
And why did you...
Come on.
I don't like taking orders from random strangers. What are you doing?
Don't worry,
here?
this is safe for humans. I drink it all the time. I hate bugs. I want them out of here. I know
you hate bugs.
Informed that there's a lot of bugs here
Well,
tonight.
I don't know about any of that. I don't know who you are. I see that you are from Bug Haters Pest Control.
I hate bugs.
Maybe this... Well, how do you feel about bugs?
I hate them. I won't stand for them.
Look, I guess if you have been ordered by the city to be here or something, go ahead and do your job.
No, I just do this freelance.
You do this freelance. Look, what was your name again? D-Lec?
D-Lec.
D-Lec.
Slurp it up. It's really good for you.
That's an interesting.
Bad for the bugs.
Get that. Look. Wow, folks, you never know what's going to happen here at the studio. Maybe George and Alana can deal with that guy in a little bit. But hey, let's move on, because we're going to learn and we're going to have fun. And I always love meeting new people. Like, it's so cool. Right now, I get to meet two new friends who I'm going to learn from, and hopefully they won't roast me because I'm too fragile. So all I can say is, folks, these two humans have been working in hip-hop in the Bay Area for more than a minute. And I'm really excited to learn about what they're doing and how they're lifting up hip-hop in the Bay Area. What's poppin'? Let's welcome Sonny, Souf and Known Expressions. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yeah. Okay, cool, welcome. Sonny, Souf, and No Expressions. What do you think of Lady Starbeast up there?
It's getting it popping, you know what I mean?
That's amazing.
Absolutely. Now, what do you think about bugs?
Well, it depends what kind of bugs they are, you know what I mean? I don't like bugaboos, you know what I mean? But some bugs, you know what I'm saying, I can tolerate. If they're the spiders and they land on me, depends on what kind it is.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Nah,
Sonny?
no spiders at all.
Well, I mean, today is Be Nice to Bugs Day. So will you guys just help me out? Can we practice being nice to bugs? Yeah, is our friendly bug around? Is our friendly bug? Look, Sonny, this is one way to be nice to bugs. So just go ahead and why don't you read that to our friendly bug there? Do you want to take a seat, friendly bug?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Friendly bug. The role you play in our environment is essential, and I appreciate you.
You see how easy that was? No Expressions. Do you want to try being nice to a bug?
You create detritus, and I think that is cool.
Thank you, No Expressions. Thank you, Sonny, Souf. Friendly bug, thank you as well. Doesn't that feel good to be complimented? And it's easy to do that as well, too. All right, my new friends, what's poppin'?
What's poppin'? What's poppin' with me is a lot of stuff going on, trying to adapt to the world. You know, trying to get my daughter involved in music as well.
Cool.
So I had her submit some vinyl yesterday. She got thrown in the deep end. I have practice at home a little bit, and we have our own little setup. Then I told her, the setup was gonna be a little different, and she got nervous, but she still pushed through.
Dude, that is such a cool experience.
She's 16. She picks out her own vinyl. And
okay.
Yeah.
And handing on the family legacy right there. How cool is that?
Trying to.
Okay. Sonny?
For me, I came from the dentist today. Got no cavities. We doing good.
Now that is popping.
my teeth had never looked that nice before. So like, show love to your dentist.
Yeah, get right in that camera. Tell the folks at home what you two do.
All right. So I go by No Expressions. That's KNOW Expressions. I'm a fan of hip hop. Always been a fan of hip hop since 8 years old, and I just grew up listening to it. And I'm very fortunate the timing that I grew up with it, just because during that time the radio was playing all kinds of different music, so I was able to grab onto different music. My older brothers, they got turntables. They turned me on to that, and yeah, me and Sonny, we met at Stax Record Shop.
Hell yeah. Over
in Hayward, and we've been cool ever since, and we've been just trying to elevate our craft as MCs, and just people, and just the hip hop community, music community.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just we got together, started organizing some more events. We feel like these platforms can be places for artists and audiences to connect, and there's something about just sharing that creativity that allows that vibrational frequency to just resonate with each other, and then we can have a good way to kind of operate with our day-to-days that we have after all that. So it's just cool to be a part of something that like many people want and many people feel at the same time.
It is very cool to be a part of that. Now, I do have to just say something to both of you. The pressure is how we measure when it's time to take flight. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah. That's a line from our song called No Contemplation.
Yeah.
And yeah, that came about when we were driving to the studio down in San Jose. We had verses, and then we were like, man, we need a hook. And then so we were just bouncing ideas off each other, and that's how it came about.
And dude, that song slaps, believe me. It was released just this year, right?
Yeah.
That song slaps. You have to listen to that song. But like that line, I'm really focused on that. There's a bunch of other good bars in that song too, but that line is important. What pressures do independent artists face?
A lot. Dealing with people sometimes when we're reaching out, you know, that's a thing to work with. Coming up with money to have the events, and but being disciplined, I feel, is a challenge too. We get sidetracked, you know, with family stuff and other life things that come up. So I would say, yeah, it's tough, but it's also rewarding because you know that it is coming from you, you know. And I feel that we're sincere with what we do. There's no hidden agendas, you know. And when you're coming from a place like that with no hidden agendas, and you really feel and what you're doing, that's, you know, the work. That's a good payoff.
Okay, yeah, but you get distracted sometimes and there's hidden agendas. Sonny, you got anything to add to that?
I mean, for independent artists today, there is like, for us, you know, we're the MC, sometimes we're the DJs, sometimes we're the door people, sometimes we're the event organizers, we're the hosts, and then when it comes to like the administration side, you know, we're our own managers, we're the people putting together all these connections, we're building these connections. So like, a lot of these things have changed because of, you know, online presence and everything, but you could either see that as like an obstacle or see it as an opportunity. And the way we've been approaching it is like, man, this is, the people who see it as an obstacle, they're creating more opportunity for us because we're gonna be able to fill in that spot that they don't want to.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's all, we just keep it going, keep it rolling.
Yeah, and I'm gonna learn more from you about how you keep that rolling, but like, there's this important thing. So let's say if I were to start a rap career tomorrow, and I started rapping about being a billionaire and flying on my private jet and buying islands and diamonds, would that be cool if I started doing that?
Not to me. Not to me.
Okay, because you know, because that wouldn't be my authentic story, because I'm none of those things. Why is authentic storytelling important in hip hop?
Well, I feel it's very important because a person needs to know who you are. The fan needs to know who you are as a person. A lot of times, I think in hip hop, people fall in love with the persona, the image, and we're trying to, you know, relate with people on a personal level. You know, when we book people, we want to know them as a real person. We don't want to mess with too many egos, and we just want to meet, you know, authentic people, because I feel like when you're your authentic self, that's what's going to take you places, you know, and there's no pressure when you're yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I'm taking notes because that's such an important piece of advice right there. Like, you're going to book people and you don't want an asshole, do you? You know what I mean? Like, you want someone who's willing to work with you and help and all that kind of stuff. What do you think if I were to start rapping about being a billionaire?
I mean, it doesn't sound like it's authentic. So when that person's hearing it, there's not going to be a connection there.
Yeah.
So like same thing when we have artists and we know that they're authentic, we can feel it when they're on the mic. When you're not authentic, it's just kind of like, what are we all doing here?
Yeah. So give us an example, and I mean, you don't have to go too deep into it, but let's say you were going to go into the studio tomorrow, start working on a song, a collaboration. What's an authentic story for you two? What's something that's worth telling the audience about?
Well, it depends on what we're going through at that time. You know, like if I'm going through like a happy time and I'm like, hey man, let's write a song about uplifting people, then we're gonna, you know, I'll talk to him and see where he's at with that. And then, you know, if it's something that, you know, an issue that's going on with ourselves or with our family, we'll discuss about that and we'll try to come together on those terms.
Yeah, we have a couple ideas in the works because, you know, we put together like the super ciphers, and sometimes, you know, I feel like there's a battle rap about to go down, but then that little piece that wants to make that tension rise just kind of stops. And so we have a couple of ideas of a song, and one of them was like, man, what if we just talk about eating whack rappers and what that's gonna do for us and how much heartburn that's gonna cause us, because all these rappers just keep throwing all this sauce on them because they ain't got no flavor, and it's just like, then we got to digest that. So
right. They say in the culinary world, like someone who puts hot sauce on everything just doesn't have a fucking palate, right? They just don't taste anything. So I like that. I like that analogy or that metaphor. All right, so let's just imagine I've started my rap career, rapping about being a billionaire, and it takes off, right? I get successful. I get a bunch of money. Should I take my money and just fucking run and forget about the community?
Oh, of course not. If you're talking like that, and you're not helping out the people that brought you up, then as fast as you came up, you're gonna crash, So, yeah, folks are gonna rap about the money and, lies and stuff. You're eventually gonna crash. And if you do got all that money, so share a little bit. Let me check your pocket.
For real, yeah.
That sounds like a good trajectory to be like Instagram famous.
Yeah.
And that'll probably last however long your reel is. So like, if you're trying to be viral, you're just gonna be that small piece of someone's spiral when they're doom scrolling. Mm-hmm. If you're out here building community, we're making connections, we're talking with folks, we're making these platforms so that way artists can develop and become greater in not only their talents, but what they mean to other people. Because it's not just about like the music we make, because I can make a bunch of demos and go home and listen and be my favorite fan and yeah, perfect. Or I can make 10 songs, and the one song I don't like, maybe somebody messages me and like, hey, I like that song. And I'm just like, man, that was all right, let's roll with it. Let me make something else. So we got to reciprocate it.
I love these answers. Like, I already have respect for you two, but like, that is like I really hope people are taking notes, because that is the fucking truth, right? So giving back to your community, not forgetting where you came from. You said it too, like the people that helped you, right? We've all had mentors. Nobody's done it. Rick Ross didn't do it on his own, you know what I mean? Like, he had someone else help him and lift him up, all that kind of stuff. So we got to give back. But like, how can we give back? How can you give back to your hip hop community? I know, Sonny, you mentioned a little bit about it, and you guys are booking other people's shows, but are there other ways that you can lift up your community?
I feel we could uplift our community by being ourselves, because then it shows other people that they could be themselves and they can still make music. I believe in that heavily. Like, if a young kid looks at me and he sees me talking about like real issues, he might grow up thinking like, oh, I could just be myself and talk real issues. Because I feel a lot of kids are, a lot of people, they're watching the mainstream and they're seeing what is quote unquote, hip and what you need to be as a rapper or a musician. And I just feel if you're yourself, that's uplifting somebody somewhere.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It could be directly with like the hip hop community, or it could be another intersection in your life. So like this last school year, I'm also a 9th grade biology teacher, and I had this thing called Raps for Snacks, where we had artists rap about their most hungry verse, tag another artist or challenge another artist to it. And in the meantime, there's this link for people to donate. And what I was doing was making PBJs for the students with that money. So it's like, that's one way that we used rap to kind of make a bridge to help out the community. And then there's always the events that we're doing, and we're always looking for artists. And it's never on like, I think part of why we came into these events was that like a lot of the opportunities that were being available were ones where like the artists have to pay, and then there's no guarantee for, a promoter will be like, yeah, you got to pay this. About, all right, what's the expected audience size? What's my time limit? When's all this? And then no response. And it's like, nah, I'm not paying for something that's not guaranteed. And in fact, we put together events where we pay the artists too. So it's like, we want to make it to where their creativity is valued.
Yeah, like honestly, this is inspiring to me. So I've always had a love of the underground, of the local scenes. All the biggest stars in the world, well, first of all, they had to start somewhere small, but also a lot of those stars take from the underground and then go blow that sound up or blow that idea up. And it is so important for young people and older folks to have humans like you who are being authentic, putting on these shows that are accessible, and still curated too. I mean, right? Like, and you know, you were doing raps for snacks, but it sounds like you're gonna make a bunch of whack rappers your snacks too if they don't fucking step up. Now, look, you mentioned the Stax Record Shop earlier. You do a lot of work with the Stax Record Shop in Hayward. Why?
Why? Well, a lot of reasons. Dale Rock's the owner of Stax. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give it up to him. He started Stax probably about 4 years ago. Prior to that, it was an online record store. He was able to open Stax Record Shop during COVID, which is a milestone. And he's a teacher as well. He's into hip hop as well. And he's just been a community hub. And that's where me and Sonny met, was at Stax. You know, I would.
Were you just in there crate digging, shopping, or like were you at an event or something like that?
We were. I think it was.
I think it was your event, the album release party.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one you just had the anniversary for?
No, it was prior to that. It was when I came out with Work in Progress. Yeah. Del Rock's let me do a little album release party there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Stax Record Shop. I feel is a good community hub. You know, he throws all kinds of events. He's curated a class, you know, for teens at the Hayward Library during the summer. So he's involved with the community, and
Sick.
we like that. We like that.
Yeah.
It's a hip hop landmark right there. You could just feel the energy. You could see all the art on the walls, and we've been putting together events there. Everybody who works there is either like a DJ or does something in the music in the music industry. Shout out to everybody, the Stax crew, and like we've been putting together the Super Cypher there. We've been putting together other events, and it's just like the setting, the environment is what you want to see in like an underground rap show. So it's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah,
the icing on the birthday cake.
Yeah, hey-oh, happy birthday, Ilana. So that's so cool. And honestly, like hip hop vinyl is difficult to find, right? You can't even like we love Amoeba, but it's even hard to find hip hop vinyl there, and all the other record shops that I go to, it's hard to. So there needs to be a store that like kind of focuses on that. I do got to shout out Infinite Chi of Check the Rhyme, because he got you two on What's Poppin' tonight. Yes. And the more I meet people from the Bay Area hip hop scene, from the independent underground scene, the more I learn that like all of you are community minded. And it's a really fucking beautiful thing to learn about the hip hop community here. That it is all about community, it is all about giving back and lifting up. So give yourselves a pat on the back for that, because it's really fucking cool. Let's talk about some of the events that you have coming up at the Stax Record Shop in Hayward, Jesus Christ, okay.
Oh, we got one this Thursday, actually.
Hell yeah, you do.
A couple days. Yeah. This is called the Stax Summer Street Party. So Hayward's throwing it down. There's gonna be a street party blocking off like all the downtown, and we're gonna have some in-store performances there. So we got Kari Melodic, we got Solace the Happy Human, Barbados, Jacob Dale Oakland, Meaty Soul, C Naja, and it's just gonna be an amazing event. We also got DJ Discern holding it down. So that's gonna be a free event, and it's just welcome for everybody to come through, party with us.
A free event, that is my favorite price. Everybody check that out. And the thing is, like, it's cool for the audience and it's cool for fans of hip hop, but it's cool for other artists too, because like you just said, you two met at one of these events at the Stax, and now you're working together and doing cool stuff. You have something else on July 26th, right?
July 26th, that's the...
What is this?
That's the Super Cypher.
The Super Cypher?
Super Cypher 3.
The Super Cypher. Now this event right here, this is for all my freestyle cats that can come out and just freestyle off the top of the head. And if you have something pre-written, it'll be okay, but you gotta just come tight with it. We're also gonna have individuals, you know, performing in between the sets. We got City Slicka, we got Damo Duce, Nico Fasho, Senior Gigio, and T Venom. I'll be playing some instrumentals for the freestyle. We got DJ Mun Mun playing some instrumentals for the freestyle, and we also got DJ Do First playing instrumentals. So we got some rounds. So the way, you want to tell them how it goes down?
Yeah. So the way it works is we're gonna have 3 rounds, 3 DJs. Each round is 30 minutes. Each DJ is spinning for 30 minutes, a whole bunch of instrumentals, and then it's just an open cipher. So hop in, spit a verse, get back in line, spit that verse again, spit another verse. After those 30 minutes, then 2 of our artists are going to perform original tracks in between. So it's a good way to be a part of the show. It's a good way to be the show. And then it's also going to be a good way to kind of bring a lot of elements of hip hop together. So we got the MCs who are doing their own songs. We got the freestyling element, and we also got the DJing element. So it's a good way to bring like this whole spectrum of hip hop together.
Also, too, like at the last one that we had, like it's a good place to network. I was able to meet a cat from LA, and he was like, "Hey, if you can make it down to LA, you know, I'll put you on." So I was able to go down to LA and perform down there because of the Super Cypher. So the folks that come to Super Cypher, you know, you have an opportunity to meet somebody that can take you somewhere. You never know, you know, the opportunities, they're there, you know, we just gotta put ourselves out there.
Absolutely. Take notes, folks, because we're hearing it from 2 real ones right now, for real. Now, if I'm pretty happy with my skill set in general, there are 2 skills that I wish that I had. One would be to like be a proper break dancer. I mean, like really, like a guy that looks like me to walk in and like actually fucking break dance. That's not gonna happen. The other would be to be a sick freestyle rapper. I have battled other rappers on this show, and I have failed miserably. So I'm not gonna even try to fuck with you two because I know your skills are way above this. But what I can do really good is I can be a hype man. So if you two ever go on tour, if you ever need a hype man to be up there, like we can talk about this after the show because this is actually real, dude. I am a great fucking hype man, and I would love to hype you guys up. Look, Sonny, Souf, and No Expressions are here. You've got to listen to all of their music, and you've got to go to one of these events at the Stacks Record Shop. You can follow these dudes at sunny.souf and at No Expressions, no with a K, on Instagram. Can you two hang out, and can we learn more about what you do and how you put on these independent events a little bit later?
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being here. And look, if you're not familiar with Sonny's music, we are going to check out a video of Sonny performing right here live at the complex right now. Thank you two for being here. Everybody stick around. You do not want to miss what's coming up. Lady Starbeast, will you take us into this break?
This is Sunny.Souf classic. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. No jewels, what's wealth? I wanna buy a halo so I can feel good about myself and watch the day glow bright like the sunlight, fighting your aura. They said they were rappers. When I showed up, now they sort of depleted, defeated. Before you put your sword up, got the key like Sora. I want some more of whatever makes her eyes sparkle like Meghan Markle's and get cold feet. Cause I'm walking on marble, startled. Cause what's marvelous when you starving and your sky starless? Recreate reality as an artist. The hardest to achieve, like finding gold out the garbage. Gotta stay on my own way and be the sun when the sky is gray. That's for my nephews to compensate for what I say. Armor on my heart, harbor from the dark. Keep a couple cracks and let the light in. Wall to my back, can't put the knife in. Motion detector if you hiding. I can sense the pride within. The pride within your heart, harbor from the dark. Keep a couple cracks and let the light in. Wall to my back, can't put the knife in. Motion detector if you hiding. If you hiding, I'll be fine then. Motion detector, I can sense the panic. Microphone corrector, I redirect the damage, I manage. But I need to be more than that. Staying out of danger, except for these raps. I still feel anger when I say it's the other. Who poisoned my pops, who overworking my mother. Why they murdered my cousin, I pray he didn't suffer. He left this girl in this world that only gets tougher. Letter to my half brother, out in prison. I don't know if you hate me, but all is forgiven. Until my homie that's still missing. Sometimes I play our first track, just to give your voice a listen. When I feel I'm drowning in my choices and decisions. Your picture in your portrait helps me focus my precision. I'm trying to get even instead of grieving. Broken coping mechanisms, I regain my balance in the rhythm. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Belafonte 97.
Armor on my heart, harbor from the dark. Keep a couple cracks to let the light in. Wall to my back, can't put the knife in. Motion detector if you hiding. I can sense the pride within. The pride within your heart, harbor from the dark. Keep a couple cracks to let the light in. Wall to my back, can't put the knife in. Motion detector if you hiding. If you hiding, I'll be fine then. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you like vintage clothing? We like vintage clothing. You should buy vintage clothing and stuff here at Heads or Tails. Not sure what to get your friends for their birthdays? Get them some sweet-ass accessories. They have zines for you avid readers and the Bay Area's hottest music. Check out this rack of vintage clothing. Buy it! Buy it all! Buy it here at Heads or Tails Collective in Oakland.
I feel the heat of the California summer outside, and I know in my heart that there's nowhere left to hide. That's why I build a city in my mind. It's a broken place, but it's
Pandemonium Day, Pandemonium Day, Pandemonium. Pandemonium, Pandemonium. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. There is no pandemonium in my life. I keep everything straight up and down all of the time. Although, I did initiate a verbal and eventual physical altercation with a charcuterie board when I was emceeing that Salesforce event a couple months ago. Is that why they haven't paid me? But ooh, that charcuterie board, the way it was looking at me, it was asking for it. The pretentiousness of it all. Curling lessons are at 11:30 tonight. I wonder if I'm going to have time to release those ferrets before I go to the ice rink. Boots and cats and boots and cats in pandemonium pandemonium whoa 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 pandemonium whoa 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 pandemonium boots and cats and boots and cats. Yeah, that's really good. I should actually record and release that. Boots and cats and boots and cats and... Hello everybody, welcome back to What's Poppin' live at the Complex. Hey, did you enjoy that commercial break? Did you enjoy that sick performance by Sonny Souf? Did you, oh no, it's the Exterminator again. D-Rec, D-Tech. Hey, wait a second now, look at this is not okay. Friendly bug. Well, we have an exterminator here from Bug Haters.
Steve, I'm only programmed to exterminate. You can't blame me for exterminating.
You know, today is wait a second. This
my vision's not very good. My eyesight's really bad.
Okay, we're gonna deal with this.
I'm really
later.
bad at this.
We just got back from break. Wow, everybody! It's like pandemonium is happening here on Pandemonium Day. Hey, this is What's Poppin' live at the Complex. If you love what we do here, if you love the hundreds of live streaming concerts that we have put on over the years, if you love Check the Rhyme, our hip hop showcase, hosted by Infinite Chi of Check the Rhyme, if you love our rock and roll show, Talking Schmidt, hosted by Jacob Schmidt of OzCat Radio, and Freestyle Flow Fest in the Toys Rap Battle League, then why not smash that follow button? Even better, smash the subscribe button. It's like $6 a month at Twitch, and it helps us to keep bringing you incredible content. And, you know, I don't know if we have to say this or not. There is absolute pandemonium in the studio. Now, I know something about myself. There is no pandemonium in my life until I come into the studio here, and Ghost Cat always helps. Hello, Ghost Cat. How are you? It is getting wild in here. Everybody, we have Lady Starbeast with us tonight. Ilana, Mark, and MJ. It is Ilana's birthday. I love the song you performed at the top of the show, Lady Starbeast. You're going to perform for us later tonight on What's Poppin', but this Thursday, you've got a show at Ivy Room in Albany. Why should everybody go to this show?
This show is actually my birthday show, so you have to be there, or you'll hurt my feelings.
Yes, and in fact, I forgot to say that earlier tonight there was a bunch of happy birthdays to you in the chat. I should have called that out earlier, but everyone's loving that it's your birthday.
Thanks,
Who are you
y'all.
playing with this Thursday at Ivy Room?
We are playing with our dear friends Dark Satellite, The Troobs, and Blood Sugar.
We love all of those bands.
Amazing bands.
Absolutely. Now, on this day in 1798, the U.S. Sedition Act prohibited any false, scandalous, and malicious writing about the U.S. government. Lady Starbeast, is free speech real?
No, not right now. You fucking kidding me? It should be, but no, it's not.
Yeah. That's a shame. Well, but we have our art and music, and hopefully we're not going to get deported for doing that. Look, I love history. Also on this day, because it is your birthday, you share a birthday with someone else. On this day in 1910, the creator of Scooby-Doo, William Hanna, was born.
That's a cool one.
That's a cool one. What is your band's mystery that the Scooby Gang would solve?
I actually hoard all of the nation's French fries in my basement.
Similar to the cheese caves in Missouri. But it's MJ's basement and it's French fries.
It's way grosser.
It's way worse.
This is a new one to me. Can I ask a personal question? What are you doing with those fries?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Why would we tell you?
Well, look, I hope that after the show we're all going to be friends, and maybe someday I will find out what you're doing with those fries. Lady Starbeast, thank you so much for being here, and everyone stick around to catch their live set a little bit later. I cannot wait for that. Now, look, art is all sorts of things. Art is music. Art is poetry. But art also happens behind the scenes, not on stage, and there are a lot of people, like right here in this studio, who do the work that make all of us sound and look better, and we don't often get to see or talk to those people. So here on Pandemonium Day, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome a sound engineer to What's Poppin'. Everybody at home, put your hands together for Paul Hernandez. Yeah. Welcome, Paul Hernandez. What do you think of Lady Starbeast up there?
I think they're incredible. I think you guys probably have to go to the Ivy Room show, right? That seems like the most appropriate thing to say right there.
Absolutely. We all should go to that. Now, Paul, what do you think about bugs?
I think I like most bugs.
Okay.
I think I've noticed lately with the earth changing that I've noticed many new species of bugs.
You are absolutely correct. I have noticed that as well, too. Now, here on Be Nice to Bugs Day, will you practice being nice to bugs with me?
I will.
Now, is Friendly Bug still here? Friendly Bug, don't be afraid of the exterminator. Friendly Bug, Paul, this is Friendly Bug. Friendly Bug, do you want to, hello, Friendly Bug?
Hi, Friendly Bug.
Do you want to sit down? Now, we're going to practice being nice to a bug, so why don't you read that to the Friendly Bug?
Bugs have been on Earth for about 350 million years. And you were the first living creatures to travel to space. I respect you.
You see how simple that is to be nice to bugs? Just a simple, I respect you.
Bug.
How do you feel, Friendly Bug? Oh, you see, After Sonny and No Expressions. Okay, thank you, Friendly Bug. Now go hide from that mean, cruel exterminator.
Look out. They're out there. Look out.
Can you believe that there is, oh, geez. Oh, boy. Why is the name of your company Bug Haters? I don't get it.
That's just what I got hired for.
Get out of here.
I got the job. They just trained me and told me to hate bugs.
Okay, sorry, you know. All types of shit happens in this studio, and it's out of my control. Paul, thank you for being here. What's poppin'?
The multiverse.
I feel like we're in it right now. Now, Paul, for the folks at home, what do you do?
I'm the guy just kind of playing with all the faders and cables and microphones and getting out all the, they call it the metal spit, you know, the old, it's like the aroma of Ozzy Osbourne and Sabbath, you know what I mean? It's just like the musk of the musk, you know?
Okay. And this is, of course, what we call being a sound engineer, right? Now, you are many people's favorite sound engineer in the Bay Area.
Hey.
Why?
You know, I think it's maybe just to, I listen to them, you know? I think it's hard to, you know, I think a lot of people have maybe a lot of ego when they first meet, band or sound person, and I think if you just all want the same end goal, it usually sounds pretty good and everyone works together, and you know, there's always rock and roll, there's always some divas, sure, but I think if, you know, you got to tell the guitar player not to turn down, basically, right? You got to just let them just do what they got to do, you know?
That's difficult to do, though, sometimes. Yeah,
It can be, yeah.
That's such a kind response, and it's also such a cool answer. You listen. Listening is underrated, for sure, and it's so nice to hear that. So you've been at it for a while in the Bay Area scene. Do you want to tell us some of the venues that you work with?
Yeah, I've been at the Ivy Room. I've been at the Regency Ballroom, the New Parish. Every once in a while, I hang out at Amoeba when they do the in-store performances, which is really cool.
Okay.
You see a lot of really great, like, upcoming artists, like, right before they peak, you know?
Yeah.
I've been at Golden Bull, R.I.P., you know, that was a cool spot.
That was a cool spot, yeah.
Eli's, Stork Club, you know? And I'll be hanging out at Mosswood this weekend, which is going to be pretty sweet, you know?
Pretty sweet, yeah.
So everyone should be there, right? I feel like that's the place to be this weekend.
Absolutely. And I also like what you're saying, because those are venues of varying sizes, all the way up to Regency Ballroom. How many people are in that? 3,500 or more or something like that?
Yeah, it gets pretty big,
It's a big room.
Yeah.
And then down to the rock club or whatever.
Right.
So that might help you listen, too, because you're working with this vast array of different types of artists and different types of music. So I am a musician, I'm a performer. Can you fix my performance if I suck?
You can't ever make the band sound better than the way they're playing. But there are tricks and things that you can make blend in very well. I think the old saying is fix it at the source, you know? And I think, you know, but it's also just because maybe it's maybe you don't feel it's your best performance, doesn't mean that other people aren't feeling the performance that you're giving.
Interesting. Paul, you are a very kind person. That made me feel so good. That made me feel like even if I did suck, I could come in and feel more confident about my performance. There is a stereotype about the grumpy sound guy.
Oh yeah, they're out there.
You're not, I don't think you're one of those. Why does that stereotype exist?
I think it didn't exist because maybe they've been in a place too long and they didn't see enough growth, or maybe they were once musicians and they're envious of the musicians that they're mixing. I think that, you know, if you don't realize that it's probably one of the coolest jobs on the planet, it's probably not the right place for you.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, if you love music, what better place to be than where the sound is the best and where you get to contribute to what the artist sounds like too. There's who else gets to do that, right?
Right.
So, okay, let's say I stop being a musician, the complex fires me from hosting here, and I want to become a sound engineer. How do I do that?
I would say, you know, find a place that you like, probably a smaller place to start, and buy the sound person a couple of beers or a cup of coffee or a donut or something and just try to chat. Don't be annoying about it, you know, but talk, say hello, and, you know, they're probably going to be a little defensive at first, you know, but just get in there and just keep being annoying enough in a sweet way where eventually they'll be like, all right, come on in, come hang out, you know, and then you kind of just work your way in and, you know, probably try to be down to work for free, right? This is a good life lesson I learned, you know. You're not going to get paid top dollar, you know. You're in first time coming in or first couple of years coming in, you know, you got to climb the old totem pole, you know.
Thank you for saying that. Because I think there's a misconception, same thing as a musician. People think, well, hey, I developed a skill, I got to get paid. That's not really how any industry works. Everybody has to start somewhere, and that's why there's internships and all, you know, and on the stock market and construction, whatever. You do it. Thank you for saying that because it's not said enough. Be willing to do something for free. Right. I mean, not forever. Don't let people take advantage of you. Right. Now, I say that as someone who is often called endearingly annoying. So I might be able to go in there and be endearingly annoying to some.
It will only benefit you 98% of the time.
I have definitely, as an audience member, you know, this is years ago, but I have made the mistake of like being so fascinated by what an engineer was doing that I was straight up annoying. And like, I didn't realize at the time, but I was like, this guy is actively working right now. And I'm like, hey buddy, this is fucking cool. So don't do that. Don't do what Steve Ward Moore did. I kind of want to spill some tea though, because you've worked with all types of bands, been doing it for a while. Do you have any funny or wild stories? And we don't have to name any names or anything like that. Or
there was definitely a time where there was a big a very legendary hip-hop cat, and he was top of the charts. Everyone loves him, you know. Kind of a dick, you know. But whatever, the tour manager gave us a little heads up, smashed 3 wireless mics within about 15 minutes.
What?
And they're about $1,200 to $1,500 a pop.
Dude.
And you're like, wow. Like, and, you know, I'm out there running front of house sound. My friend's running monitors, and, you know, we get on the walkie, like, hey, like, we only have 4 wireless mics, because the tour manager's like, we need 4 wireless mics. And he's the only vocalist the whole night. And you're like, why would I need 4?
Yeah.
And then you quickly realize why you need 4, right? And so I think seeing that happen, and I'm on the walkie like, hey, can we get that last mic to him? And he's like running away from the stagehand that's like trying to hand him a wireless mic. Probably the funniest thing. And it's a sold out, oversold show. Everything's packed. Bars are like making bank. You know, everyone's having a good time, and he's just having a little fit. You know, that's how it is, though.
I mean, that's funny, but it's hurtful, dude. If you're gonna do that, bring your own wireless mics.
Right.
Seriously.
Right.
Yeah. Or go down to the Guitar Center or whatever your local music shop is and go buy some there. All right, that's kind of fucked up.
It was fucked up. It was funny, you know. And then you look at the band's like looking at their shoes, you know. And you know, it is what it is.
You see, I love your attitude, and I'm getting the sense of why people do like to work with you. I'm trying to search my memory if you've ever mixed or engineered for me going back in the day, but I don't think so. I think this is the first time meeting. Yeah.
I'm ready whenever you're ready.
Okay, here we go. I like that.
You know.
Now, you mentioned it earlier. I am super stoked for Mosswood Meltdown in Oakland. It is coming up this weekend, July 19th and 20th. You are going to be the monitor engineer at Mosswood Meltdown. We will get into that. But first, how long have you been working with or involved with Mosswood Meltdown?
This is actually going to be Mosswood directly, my first run with them. I've come and hung out and partied. I've seen the Mummies come through the back. That was fun.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
Incredible. You know, I've done some of the after shows over at like Eli's Historic whenever that's happened. And, you know, it's great group of folks. I think that it's kind of an honor to be the monitor engineer for them this weekend. And I think that, I mean, the lineup is stacked.
Who are you excited to mix for
this year? Of course, Devo, right? I mean, come on, you know.
And you believe Devo's going to be there as well? Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Last year, I think it was B-52s, right?
Yeah.
Incredible. Obviously, Shannon and the Clams, you know, local hometown. Definitely OCs. because they got rid of the
I
right?
know. Well,
You know?
they go back and forth. Yeah.
And
yeah. OCs are loud too, dude. Yeah.
I like the diesel dudes too. I think that's kind of
Diesel dudes rule.
an underplay. You know, I think people don't realize about the diesel dudes. I think that's going to be.
They are definitely
Sleeper right
underrated.
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
100%. And you know, Krayshawn is coming back to
Yeah.
Oakland for the first time in like 10 years. That's
Come on.
That's going to be wild. So okay, so like, you know, not everybody might understand you. If you're at a show, you see there somewhere back, you know, out in the crowd, there's a sound board and an engineer or several engineers mixing there. You are doing the monitors,
Right.
which monitors are the speakers that are on the stage
Right.
that the artist is hearing themselves play back through. Tell us a little bit about monitor mixing and how monitor mixing makes the show better for the audience.
Well, you know, if the band is having a good time and they're not, you know, giving you the stink eye or yelling at you, or things aren't on fire, nothing's exploding, then life is pretty good, right? So it's like my job as the monitor engineer is to make sure that all the floor monitors are side fills, which you often will see. They'll have like subs and like, you know, like a three-way top on it where it's like mids and highs and everything. As long as that's dialed in, because it's a festival, so a festival is usually just like hot and go. You know, there's not really a lot of time for sound checks for everybody. Headliners always get the big sound checks, right? But it's like sometimes it's just like throw and go, and you gotta come with your A game, because if you're not, you know, it'll ruin the mix for the guy at front of house. Because if I'm feedbacking from the microphones or the instruments, you know, it's gonna affect the house mix, and then the crowd, we'll lose the crowd will walk away. But my job is to make the band happy, right? And if the band is happy, their playing is gonna be on another level, and everyone else is gonna be feeling it. That's when you hit that like moment, you know?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be really good. I've got a good feeling. I think from what I've heard about the setup, it's gonna be really, really cool. I've had a lot of experience working with all kinds of people doing monitor gigs these days. So I feel like I'll be out there with my A game. The consoles we're gonna have are gonna be solid. We're gonna have a great sound system. I think it's just experience is needed, you know? If you're a fresh engineer, you might get your butt handed to you a little bit, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, well, and I mean, also, like, the fact that you have this job this year says so much about who you are, not just that you're kind, but of your skill set as well, too. And like what you just said is gold, because every single person, I mean, you know, some people don't like music, I guess, but everybody loves music. Everybody does go to a show at least once in their life, and they have this incredible experience. And believe me, most people are not thinking about what you just described. And you are right, like it's taking real work, real skill, and you're active. You're not static, just sitting there. Like you said, it's not all set up beforehand. You got to like do it in time. And if you make the band sound good, the band feels good. And so I really want everybody to know about these people behind the scenes. Right? Yeah.
Appreciate that. Yeah. It's it's a thankless job, but it's one of the greatest perks in life. You know? Just being able to be there and problem solve for people. You know.
Well, can I just tell a personal anecdote?
Sure.
George Rosenthal and I were talking the other week about how, you know, everybody at a venue, like the bar staff and stuff like that, they all get tipped out. The sound engineer never gets tipped out.
It's rare.
And George was like, you know, the sound engineer should get tipped too. I have actually started doing it. I've been handing fivers to the sound engineers, like the knockout or whatever, the smaller. I'm not going to go.
The knockout. Yeah.
The knockout was. I'm not going to go to the sound engineer at the Regency Ballroom and do that. But
it's a little. They should be being taken care of.
Yeah.
Level, right?
But still, it's like, because it is the thankless job. And honestly, I know I have mostly had good experiences with sound engineers, but I also know that I've had sound engineers who could have been better. And what you just described, being on stage and not feeling good, I felt that way, and it was kind of like, this blows.
Yeah.
So is there an artist that you would never mix for?
I always like a challenge, and you know, if I can kill that artist with kindness, if they're the most difficult artist I've ever mixed with, like they have to have yellow M&Ms in the green room, like I want that artist because I want to please them, so that the next time they go to someone else, they're like, that cat was pretty cool, you know.
That's interesting, Paul, because I am one of those guys that needs special M&Ms in my dressing room. But look, we'll talk about that later. Paul, like, how do people hire you? How do people find out about what you're doing and follow your journey?
Yeah, you can find me on the web at Paul Asai. But if you just go to a show, you'll probably run into me. I'm all over town. I love working with everybody. I really love people who have, their songs together. That always helps. It's like when you go to a studio and a band maybe hasn't rehearsed as much as they could have. But I love working with everyone, and I do not dislike any genres. I love every genre. You know? And it's just buy me a cup of coffee, talk to me, and let's hang out. Let's get it dialed in.
I think we found the unicorn, folks. Paul Hernandez, you are so fucking cool, dude. And everybody go to Mosswood Meltdown this weekend. In fact, I think we're expecting a lot more people than we had last year. The entire Complex team is going to be out there. We're going to be running the live stream, and you may run into us, and you might run into Paul. And I'm pretty sure you could walk up to Paul and say, "Hey, dude, you're fucking cool. Let's be friends," and that would probably happen. Everybody follow Paul. Can you stick around and hang out?
Of course.
Yeah, and we can get to learn more from you and have some more fun.
Yeah.
Paul Hernandez, thank you so much for being here. I love learning the backstories. Right now, are the Sunday night headliner at Mosswood Meltdown is Bratmobile, and right now we're going to watch Bratmobile perform. Stick around, everybody, because Take a Shot is coming up next. And if you're a fan of this show, you know that I might end up getting drunk when I take these shots. And also stick around because Lady Starbeast is going to perform for us, and we're going to have more Sunny South, more No Expressions, more Paul Hernandez, and more of you. Lady Starbeast, take us to this break, please.
Guitars, guitars, guitars. Nothing gets rid of those pandemic blues like a new vintage guitar. Come on down to Real Guitars and get yourself a real guitar. 15 Lafayette Street off Mission in San Francisco. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to
5-ish.
realguitars.com. on Instagram @RealGuitars.
Soundwaves, the long-running Bay Area music brand, is partnered with the Complex Recording Studio in San Francisco to showcase weekly live performances shot at the Complex SF and to further shine a light on the wild, wonderful Bay Area music scene. Watch full episodes at soundwavestv.com or at 1077thebone.com. Find out more about the Complex at thecomplex-sf.com.
Are your kids driving you nuts? Are they keeping you up all night? Do they need an activity that will save their life? If the answer is yes, then we can help your kids. Thank you for calling 3 o'clock Rock, where we start bands, play shows, make records, and go on tour. Wow, I wish there was something like this when I was a kid. If interested, please visit us on the World Wide Web at 3o'clockrock.com or check out our Instagram, 3 o'clock rock. Thanks for calling and have a nice day.
Whatever happened to Iggy Azalea? Didn't she invent hip-hop? Bugs, 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 bug. What am I gonna do about that Teletubby thing? If anyone were to ever find out that I have a fetish for Teletubbies, it would be over for me. Good thing people can't read minds, am I right? Be nice to Bugs Day, how sweet. And it's easy to be nice to bugs. They're so important for our environment, for our ecology. Oh, you fucking fly, die, 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 die. Tinky Winky. Bugs. Am I bugging ya? I don't mean to bug ya. Arg. Scottish. I'm fucking Scottish. Arg. Fucking haggis and castles. Arg. Braveheart and kilts. Arg. Scottish.
What, George?
The only way that I can bathe is by taking
everybody.
a...
Welcome back to What's Poppin' here on Be Nice to Bugs Day, Pandemonium Day, and also International Non-Binary Peoples Day. Did you enjoy that commercial break and that performance from Bratmobile, who is headlining Sunday night at Mosswood Meltdown this Sunday? I love all of our guests. I love everybody that tunes in, but those commercial breaks are really important for me because I just need to go into my mind palace and kind of reflect on things. That's my private space. It's my private space where no one can invade or, see what I'm thinking about. But believe me, I don't think about anything weird. I am a very normal person. Everybody, we have Lady Starbeast with us here right now. Ilana, Mark, and MJ, and it is Ilana's birthday. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
We've got our killer guests over here, No Expressions, Paul Hernandez, and Sonny Souf. Now is the time for our Take a Shot segment, and everybody knows at home, in life, in art, in music, and in romance, you must take your shot. So right now, we're all gonna share a shot that we've taken, and at least I am going to ceremonially drink this poison, okay? Because it's a shtick, folks. It's a shtick. But it's real alcohol too. So, I'm gonna try not to get too fucked up this time. Last time, there were some problems. But anyways, I'm a happy drunk, as I always say. Okay, everybody, are we ready to share our shots? I'm gonna go first. Look, there's all types of shots that you can take in your life. I took a shot very recently, and I've asked you all how you feel about bugs, and quite frankly, I didn't want any more bugs in my life. I was done with bugs. But I recently met a bug who I have kind of fallen in love with, and this bug has truly changed my life and been such a gift to me, and I am so grateful for this bug coming into my life. Of course, everybody, this is Friendly Bug who has come into my life, and I'm so deeply grateful for the gift of Friendly Bug. So, Friendly Bug, this shot is for you. I'm sorry what you're about to experience here, because I don't like this. Oh, I feel like that exterminator just sprayed his fucking bug spray down. Thank you. Thank you for your support, Ghost Cat. It's good to see you again. Yikes. No expression. What is a shot that you've taken?
The shot that I've taken in life, I would say, is actually a good shot, which was quitting alcohol.
Hell yeah. I got to learn from you, dude.
So I'll take a shot.
Hey.
The most intoxicating thing in the world, you know, is some H2O. So I'll take a shot.
That is a shot worth taking. No expressions. Thank you for sharing that. I once had an uncle tell me that water would kill me. So, you know, you get a little of my background there. Thank you. Congratulations for that, too. Paul Hernandez, what's a shot that you've taken?
Being on a bunch of psychedelics and going to a fish show, and then somehow winding up in the Bay Area and doing sound for everyone out here.
Hell yeah. Now, I really liked you until I learned that you were a Fish fan. I'm sorry.
I know. I broke the trust, you know.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm only joking with you. I'm only joking. Hey, I think Ghost Cat agrees with you. That was a shot worth taking, Paul.
Cheers.
Congratulations. And now it is down the hatch, my friend. It is down the hatch. Here we go. And that is whiskey. Good work, Paul. Let's hear it for Paul. Sonny Souf, what is a shot that you have taken?
Shot would be find your community. Check out Check the Rhyme on Discord.
Hell yeah.
Come to Stax Record Shop, sending out unique frequencies. That's what happens when you believe that you should be doing what you're doing. And I'm going to take that shot.
Hell yeah. Now, I mentioned earlier that I want to be your hype man, but you two do a great job of hyping yourselves up, and that's also a shot worth taking. Sonny, that's a shot worth taking. Thank you for sharing that. Down the hatch. Lady Starbeast, what is a shot that you have taken?
I grew up in the Bay Area, and I left when I was 18, and I never thought I'd come back, but I did, and it's been truly the most beautiful experience of my life, getting to come home and see it as a new, beautiful, welcoming place. So.
Here on your birthday, Ilana. Ilana's taking a shot of water, smarter than I am. Down the hatch, and it's done. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing that. Mark or MJ, what's a shot that you've taken?
I've actually taken a shot in the live engineering world myself, and actually I'm honored to say that Paul's my boss at Ivy Room.
Hey!
Yeah, it's been really cool. And
It's cool
that he's here right now.
And I just learned during the break that Paul's going to be engineering your show at the Ivy Room this Thursday.
That's right. Paul's running sound for Lady Starbeast at the Ivy Room, so please join us.
So you're going to sound great. That is a shot worth taking, Mark. Thank you so much. Now it is time down the hatch, my friend. And it's done. Good work. MJ, what is a shot that you've taken?
Back around 2017 was when I decided that I wanted to pursue drumming for real, and not just as a hobby. And so I made a pretty large investment into an electric kit that I could play at home, and the rest is history. So I just started diving in and saying yes to like every show and act that would accept me, and it's led me all the way to here. So it's really great.
So can I learn something? Can I ask, like you say you took it more seriously. What were you doing as a drummer? Because you're clearly a highly skilled drummer. What were you doing as a drummer before you made that choice in 2017?
Thank you very much. I would play, I took it kind of seriously, but it was mostly for fun, because there's like no feeling like, I don't know if you've ever played drums before, but it's like so much fun.
Oh, I play drums poorly, but yes, I love playing drums, yeah.
So, you know, everyone always needs a drummer, because everyone thinks like they want to be up front with the guitar rocking out, and they think the drummer doesn't really get much action, I guess, but I think the drums are the secret hero of the entire thing.
100%. Thank you for sharing that. MJ is also drinking water, keeping it straight up and down tonight. Congratulations. That is a shot worth taking. Thank you for sharing that. Now, my friends, that I am all liquored up. It is time for the real questions. Tonight we are playing the Bug Challenge on Be Nice to a Bug Day. So whenever Ilana Talbert upstairs is ready, what we're going to do here today, okay, here's the rules. This game is for everybody. You're going to see 4 bugs. You have to choose which bug is not a real bug name, okay? There's going to be 3 bug names that are real bugs, and there's going to be 1 that's not real. So when Ilana is ready, let's bring up our first option. Here is the cockchafer. This is called the cockchafer. Okay, so we got to decide again, is that a real bug name or not? Our second option, this is the farting spider. The farting spider, is that a real bug name or not? Our third option is hogweed bonking beetle. The hogweed bonking beetle, which we see here. Is that a real bug name? Our fourth option is Hymenoptera, what's poppin' us? Take a good look at that. Now, does anyone have a guess on which bug is not real?
I would say the farting spider.
The farting spider, okay. Anyone else, Paul?
I'm going to go with Hymen.
The Hymenoptera, what's popping us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to agree with that one. Yeah.
Okay, Lady Starbeast?
I third that, absolutely, yeah.
Farting spider, 1,000%.
No, that's
Really?
real.
Okay, well, you know, farting spider is actually a real insect name. Surprisingly enough, Hymenoptera, what's popping us? Can we bring that back up on the screen, Alana? Surprisingly enough, that is not a real insect. That is actually... I prompted AI to... the prompt was make me look like an insect shooting heroin, and it did a pretty good job, everybody. So, hey, moving on. Politics. Am I right? Okay, good work, everybody. Nice timing.
Yeah, perfect.
Hey, what does your inner critic wear to the mall? What does your inner critic wear to the mall? Anyone can jump in here.
So my inner critic is a 12-year-old bully, and she's probably dressed kind of like Regina George. And she's got like one of those like hats with like it's kind of like a Kanga hat, but then with like a bubble thing on the top. And yeah.
Okay. Great
But she's 12
answer.
and she's mean. And why would you listen to a 12-year-old?
Yeah, 12-year-olds are really mean, but
They're awful.
for some reason we listen to them. Well, thank you for that. Anyone else, what will your inner critic wear to the mall? I know it's a weird question.
My inner critic wears an Insane Clown Posse t-shirt to the mall.
Dude, my outer self wears an ICP t-shirt all the time, dude. I'm not a juggalo, but I love ICP. Anyone else want to jump in there? Okay, good. Thanks for that, everybody. On this day in 1789, the French Revolution began with the storming of the Bastille prison in Paris. How is what you all do revolutionary?
I would say what we do is revolutionary because we influence each other to be ourselves and not try to follow what the mainstream is pushing us and wants us to conform to be.
Hear, hear. That is revolutionary. Yeah, and you're always going to be yourself. Yeah. Paul?
I think to add on to that, I think that's pretty much the nail on the head is like the more you go against the mainstream, the more revolutionary it is. And that starts at the artist level, that starts at the sound level, and then they meet each other in the middle. And I think when that happens, it's like you find your people and then you just roll with it and you go, and then you start influencing other people in a positive way and not in a money kind of way, you know?
Hell yeah. Thank you, Sonny.
I think it's just kind of what these two gentlemen are saying. Like you find what it is that sets you free and then just kind of reciprocate that back to whoever can join you.
Absolutely. Hear, hear. Lady Starbeast, how is what you do revolutionary?
I think being an artist is an incredibly revolutionary act because we live in a world, especially in the US, where they're trying to cut the arts programs and they're trying to decenter the importance of creativity and music and art. And so I think continuing to do that, even though there's no money in it, there's so, your parents don't like that you're doing it. There's not a lot of support system. That's why I love what y'all were saying about building community. That's so important. But so I think being artist is just an inherently revolutionary act. And because we express life, art creates culture. And yeah, boys.
Hear, hear, hear.
I completely agree, and everything they said too is totally true. So yeah,
hear, hear.
I think it's revolutionary because you don't know who you're gonna reach when you're doing it. Like, I'm sure that people who were in my shoes a long time ago when I was just a kid going to see shows had no idea that they were like having an impact on my life. And we also, as artists don't know who we're impacting. And then sometimes, that just something something so simple like that could change someone's life forever, and they decide to get into music, or they decide to like not be afraid to do what they want to do, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Everybody's answers are really inspiring, and I mean, this might sound cliche, but it's like it's obvious there's community in music, not just as artists and people that work in the industry, but for the audience as well too. You find your people when you find the type of music you like. But one of the things I love about this show is we bring all different types of people from all genres and all backgrounds in. And we're pretty fucking similar, dude. We all got this passion for this thing that we do. And you know what? I bet you there's almost nothing that I could do to stop all of you from doing what you're doing, right? Now, speaking of that, stopping what you're doing, what year will you peak? What years is everyone going to peak in?
I would say that I would never peak, only because you could get better and better and better and better and better. So if I feel that I've peaked, that means I'm going to settle for where I'm at, and I'm not going to want to grow. So I don't think I'll ever peak, because I always try to improve.
Here, I like it. Paul, what year are you going to peak?
2055.
Very specific. Sonny.
I'm not sure, but like I could write rhymes with my right hand. Once I can get it down with my left hand, and once I could freestyle in other languages.
Oh
man,
oh shit. That's coming, dude. Lady Starbeast, what do you plan on peaking?
Never. How boring is that? How boring would it be if you just like finished? That's the whole point of everything we're doing. Is you're never done. The work is never done.
Here.
You never stop improving. So. No. Ew.
Well, I do hear that a lot of people peak at fish shows, but that's different, right? Hey, yo. Look, now speaking of peaking, Ghost Cat is into it. It is Pandemonium Day, folks. It is wild. Now, speaking of peaking, what will 90-year-old you be proud of?
I'll be proud that I'm still walking and I'm still listening to some Wu-Tang, some Bored Stiff, some Living Legends. I'll be proud that I'm still being able to write, because I'm not going to stop.
Yeah. Did you go to Wu-Tang when they were here?
Yes, I did. I was very thankful that my brother talked me into going. At first, I was kind of like standoffish, because I like going to underground shows. And he was like, hey, we got to go. And I've been down with Wu-Tang ever since they came out, so I was able to go. So I'm glad I went.
Hell yeah. I like that. Paul?
That I haven't lost my hearing, that I can still up to 20 kilohertz.
Do you wear protection? I mean, when you're engineering or whatever.
I try to, but it's also, you gotta be in the moment, you know. And if I'm front of house, maybe a little more. If I'm monitors, a little less.
Yeah. Okay, you're smart. You know what you're doing. Sonny?
I think it's three things. I can still play Game Boy. I got a gang of grandkids who are all rapping, and then I'll be hosting Super Cypher 3000.
Super Cypher 3000 is coming in 80 years? No, 70 years, because you're like 20 years old, right? No, look, hey, Lady Starbeast, what will 90-year-old you be proud of?
Okay, so I'm not trying to make you jealous, Steve, but I will be proud of being a world-famous breakdancer.
Look, that doesn't make me jealous. That's like, I want to see that too. Hell yeah. Yeah, I lift people up. I will be envious, though. That's different than jealousy. Mark or MJ?
I'll be proud that nobody ever found my fry hoard.
Here we go. I'm coming for that fry hoard. Mark?
I'd be glad to still be coherent enough to play guitar. That would be awesome at 90.
Here we go. Thank you all so much for that. Now, this is the speed round. What song do you wish was written about you?
Speed, huh?
Yeah, come on. Someone got to jump in there.
Tough one.
Funkadelic Maggot Brain.
Here we go. Oh, that's the first time someone's answered that. That's a fucking sick song. Okay. Paul?
Great Gig in the Sky, on my way to transcending into the multiverse.
Whoa. Have not heard that. Beautiful song.
I'm stuck right now. I can't even think.
Okay, Lady Starbeast, what song do you wish was written about you?
Kaleidoscope by Chapel Roan.
Oh, excellent. Okay. MJ, Mark.
I guess Dr. Worm by They Might Be Giants.
Oh, wow. This is a very broad spectrum that we're hearing tonight. Okay. We got two more. This is your last chance. Okay.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
No
expressions.
expressions?
I'm stuck.
Okay, well, everybody knows that, like, actually, people don't know this because no one can read my mind. I am currently writing a song right now that I wish was written about me. And the song goes, whoa, 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 pandemonium. Whoa, 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 pandemonium, monium. Okay, everybody, look. Yes, because Ghost Cat, I never know if Ghost Cat likes this or dislikes it. I think Ghost Cat liked that on Pandemonium Day. Last chance for anyone else to jump in. We are moving on. Good work, everybody. Let us thank our guests. No Expressions, and Sonny Souf. Make sure you catch their shows at the Stax Record Shop in Hayward and listen to their music, follow them, do all the thing. Paul Hernandez, everyone's favorite sound engineer, and now we know why. I need to take care of some business right now, folks, because we have a conflict in the studio. We have a very friendly bug that we just met tonight, and we also have an exterminator that somehow has gotten in here. And, you know, we're about building community. I'm about trying to build bridges and erase hate. So right now, I'm gonna ask if the exterminator is still in the house, if Friendly Bug is still around, I'm gonna ask you to come out here, please. Come out here, and we're gonna work through your problems with each other. Look, Friendly Bug is so sweet. Maybe that exterminator is gone, actually. That would be okay. Oh boy, no.
Oh my God, Steve.
Let me ask you, what is your name again? D-Tech or?
D-Lec.
D-Lec from Bug Haters Pest Control.
D-Lec, I'm trained to exterminate.
Yeah, but how can you hate this bug so much?
I mean, I'm just trying to build a wall of insecticide to keep these bugs from taking what we have here. That's what I'm here for, Steve.
I do not like that answer.
I don't know how you could argue with that.
I do not like that answer at all, D-Lec, and I could argue with it. Look at how sweet and cute Friendly Bug. Friendly Bug, do you have anything to say to D-Lec, the exterminator? No, put this down.
I'm just a bug.
You know, could you say it better?
Bugs are great and all, you know.
won't hurt you.
I like to eat them, I like to beat them. And I'm here tonight to exterminate them.
D-Lec, I do not like you. This is obviously not.
I don't like you either, Steve.
Go get safe, Friendly Bug. Hey, the feeling is mutual. Thank you for that. Look, we are not going to solve the world's problems, but there is one thing that we can all agree on. Today is International Non-Binary Peoples Day, so shout out all our non-binary homies out there. Keep doing what you're doing. Folks, it's time right now. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Fellas, are we ready?
Yeah.
Is Lady Starbeast ready? Are the folks at home ready for what we're about to experience? Because Lady Starbeast is going to give us a live performance right now. Lady Starbeast, take it away.
Nobody hates me more than me. Trust me, I see I'm a monstrosity. Honestly, abilities holding on to this belief, no one can make me leave. I'm safe and sound. I already let out. Empty now. I don't need your help. Destroy myself. I do it well. Such a strange and thrilling piece, orchestrating the downfall of my I'm a monstrosity, but honestly, abilities holding on to this babe. No one can make me bleed. 'Cause I'm safe and sound. I already bled out, empty now. I don't need your help, destroying myself. I do it well. Such a strange and thrilling piece, orchestrating the downfall of my dreams. Break me, at least nobody hates me more than me. Or self-destruction is my greatest self-defense. Who cares for preservation? I was never gonna make it to the end. Too broken to love, I'll never be enough. I'm safe and sound, I already bled out, empty now. I don't need your help, destroying myself. I do it well. I'm safe and sound. I already bled out, empty now. I don't need your help, destroying myself. I'm in hell. Such a strange and thrilling piece, orchestrating the downfall of my dreams. Break me, at least nobody hates me more than me. I'm safe and sound. I already bled out, empty now. I don't need your help, destroying myself. I'm in hell. Thank you so much. We're so happy to be here.
Can you guys make monster sounds? Do you make monster sounds? Those were really good.
I'm piecing myself back together again. I think I lost my head again. I'm not scared of
decisions, isolated for my city. I go crazy, misbehaving, craving chaos and destruction. Tunnel vision, shit decisions, isolated for my city.
Thank you.
I have grown so fertile. Feather touch was like a branded iron. Pain that creeps beneath the flesh. Building pressure. How do I express? I feel insects crawling from my head down to my toes. God, I want to rip my skin off my infested bones. Over and over again. Over and over and over again. Over and over again. Over and over and over again. Light impairs my fragile mind. Daggers lodge between my eyes. I shut down, I'm horrified, unable to verbalize what I give to rest from this, to have my senses dull. God, I want to claw my eyes out of my aching skull. Over and over again. Over and over and over again. Over and over again. Over and over and over again. I don't want to die. I just want it to end. When your brain poisons every sense, kinda wanna rip yourself to shreds. Over and over again, I feel insects crawling from my head down to my toes. God, I want to rip my skin right off my fucking bones. Over and over again. Over and over and over again. Over and over again. Over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. Over and over again.
Thank you so much. We've got one more song for you.
Yes.
Thank you for being a beautiful audience.
Thank you, Lady Starbeast.
I've been running my mouth around the corner, chasing it down the street. Cashing my woods like I'm a billionaire, but I don't have food to eat. And I keep talking like I'm taller than the trees. But my eyes never see much higher than 5 feet. I keep on telling everyone the truth, but maybe that's not the move. Everyone wants to hear a strong opinion if it's the same as you. And they say honesty is the best policy. If there were two, don't think all of my friends would hate me. was a time this guy, he tried to tell me men can cheat, women can't. Then he proceeded to ask me out on a date, and I fucking laughed. If you're a woman, you were made to pleasure me. But out in public, hide them shoulders underneath. Hey, society is sucking on your dick. And since I got a pussy, I'm a bitch. And since you are a dude, yeah, you could tell the truth. But as soon as I do, I'm a bitch. Society is sucking on your dick. And since I got a pussy, I'm a bitch. And since you are a dude, yeah, you could tell the truth. But as soon as I do, I'm a bitch. I'm that motherfucking bitch. You should be sucking on my clit. I said I'm a bitch. I dare you, watch me. On your dick. I'm a bitch. Yeah, you could tell the truth, but as soon as I do, I'm a bitch. I'm that motherfucking bitch. You should be sucking on my clit, you fucking piece of shit. I said I'm a bitch. I dare you, stop me.
Thank you.
What did we just experience? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I am so feeling lifted up right now. Even on Pandemonium Day, Ghost Cat is loving it too. The chat is loving it. I am loving it. This is the only time in my life that I've ever wished that people could read my mind and hear my inner thoughts. Because this is like, truly, if they could hear that, they'd know how much I love what you are doing. Darks Bunny says, rockin'. Justin Fosgate says, such good vibes. And they're right, it is rockin', it's such good vibes. Your music is operatic. It is multi-layered. It is subtle and in your face at the same time. How the fuck do you make it all happen, Lady Starbeast?
I think we're always just trying to push the boundaries and make new kinds of music that hasn't been heard, and that's the inspiration.
You've got some really cool shows coming up. I just want to ask, as independent artists, how do you book your shows? How does that happen?
We just send out a lot of annoying emails and hope that we hear back. And sometimes people are nice and they're like, yeah, you can play at my club. And
yeah.
We are. I'm feeling very lucky. We're at a new point in our career where we do get a lot of offers. The Ivy Room gig we did book because I was like, it's my party. And I'm not going to cry because it's my fucking party. But yeah, we've been getting a lot of offers for really great shows. So.
Yeah, and that's what we heard from our interview guests earlier. It's dedication, keep showing up, and just keep going. And also, we cannot be afraid of rejection because it is going to happen. But people are going to find your music and find what you do, and they're gonna like it. They are out there. We just got to keep going for it. Everybody can see Lady Starbeast this Thursday, 27th of July. Oh, no, excuse me, the 17th of July at Ivy Room for Ilana's birthday show. Got to get out there. Paul Hernandez is going to be doing the sound. He's with us right here. Also, on the 27th of July, you're playing the legendary Stork Club, the Stork Club in Oakland, which is such a cool, I'm so happy that you're playing that venue. You're playing with Sit Pretty, the Ultrasounds. That's fucking wild.
We're so excited.
And also, you got something in August, don't you, too? What's happening in August?
We do. We have a show at Winter's Tavern on August 29th. It is our friend in Dark Satellite, Charlie. It's his birthday show.
Ooh.
So we're helping each other out with our birthday shows.
That's the other thing. It's like what we heard from No Expressions and Sunny South earlier. It's like, make these connections, network, go out there. Don't be afraid. Go, like Paul said, go buy someone a coffee and say, hey, what's up? I like what you do. You're going to make connections. Massive gratitude to Lady Starbeast. Really loved it. In fact, I need a break after that because that was amazing. So we're going to go to a commercial break in 1 second, but it is Ilana's birthday today. Yesterday was the goth goddess of San Francisco, Alana Talbert's birthday. And Alana Talbert is upstairs editing and doing all sorts of amazing stuff for us. Alana, I have a cupcake for you. Will everyone indulge me right now? Can we sing happy birthday to Alana? Belated happy birthday. Alana upstairs, this is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alana. Happy birthday to you. Alana, we love you. We could not make the show happen without you. Everybody say happy birthday to Alana Talbert in the chat. Hey, folks, we're going to take a break, but stick around because we're coming right back with the date book. Let's go to this commercial break.
BFF.FM, where the DJs are nice and the songs are good, and it's right in your neighborhood. So if you love music and you love friends, listen to BFF.FM.
Okay, Horde Guitars, what they got? They got pickups, and they got these pickups. They got more pickups. Ooh, look at this pickup. Ooh, and they got this pickup, and then that pickup. Ooh, there's so many pickups. Oh, more pickups.
Lady Starbeast, and we just got it, and everyone at home needed a little bit more Lady Starbeast as well too. Wow, thank you all so much. Hey, welcome back to What's Poppin' live at the Complex. If you love all of the guests we've had tonight, if you love all the cool stuff we're doing, like Check the Rhyme, the Bay Area's hip hop showcase, the Freestyle Flow Fest, the coolest, most interesting freestyle challenge on the internet, Toys Rap Battle League, and of course, Talkin' Schmidt, hosted by Schmitty himself from Ozcat Radio. Why not smash that follow button? Even better, smash the subscribe button on Twitch. It's like $6 a month. And you know what's even cooler? Like, I don't use Amazon at all because I don't believe in online shopping. I'm not judging anyone. I'm telling you something personal about myself. If you're already paying Bezos money for Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon Prime account to our Twitch channel. You don't have to pay any more, but we get the subscription and we take it direct from Bezos. So one day we're going to go on that Blue Origin rocket ship with the money that you do by doing that. I think we're going to have to do some camera adjustment over here possibly because we have a very special guest that joins us week in and week out. Infinite Chi of Check the Rhyme is here right now, and we are going to get you all mic'd up. Thank you, Chi, for being here. We also have all of our super cool guests. No Expressions and Sonny Souf are with us, and of course, everyone's favorite audio engineer, sound engineer, Paul Hernandez is with us, and of course, Lady Starbeast. I am your pal, Steve Ward Moore, and you know what? Why not follow me on Instagram? Follow The Complex SF on Instagram, and definitely follow What's Poppin' live at the Complex. This is Be Nice to Bugs Day, and I'm trying to commiserate with all of the bugs out there. So I have this wonderful hat provided by the studio. This thing feels so cool to have on. Is everyone ready for the date book? Are we ready to get hype? Let's go. Oh yeah, Chi's mic'd up. Infinite Chi is here, everybody. Have Check the Rhyme. What's poppin', Infinite Chi?
I'm excited to be here.
Hell yeah.
It's always popping on the. Whoa, what is happening?
Whoa, no, do not spray me.
No.
D-Lec is over here trying to kill me now. I'm a human. I'm a human, D-Lec. Hey, look, this is the Zoop Tube. Someone gets to take that one. We've also got, tambourines and shakers, passes all around.
Yeah.
She's got one. Okay, look, I got to do some housekeeping here real quick. Let's do this, and we are ready to start.
You look like a really fly samurai.
That's a play on words. That's a pun. I like that. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Chi, what's popping on Tuesday the 15th?
Well, at Yoshi's, you know you're going to get legends anytime they book a hip-hop artist, and legends don't get any bigger than the God MC himself, Rakim.
What?
Responsible for my favorite branches of the hip-hop tree. He'll be playing Yoshi's on Tuesday at 7:30. Tickets are $84.10, but hey, it's worth it. That's a God in the flesh.
At a killer intimate venue like Yoshi's, that is so fucking cool. Also, it's Tuesday the 15th, and at The Knockout in beautiful San Francisco, Edge of the Wild Records presents Jin Taiga, Wood Archer, Frog Knight, and Four Yard, 8 o'clock for $10. That is a screaming deal. Get out there to The Knockout. She could ask you to pass me my whistle that is just right up there. There we go. We can't forget the whistle, folks. We cannot forget the whistle. Also, we have an announcement to make because our friends at Decentered Arts do their open mic, but they're no longer at their old spot. They have a new spot and a new night. Decentered Open Mic is now on Tuesdays. It's the Anything Goes Open Mic. You got 3 minutes to do whatever you want to. It's at the Fate Collective here in San Francisco. It's 7 p.m. And guess what it costs everybody? It's free!
I love that open mic. I've done a lot of things.
Yeah, you can find your creativity at open mics. Has anyone here, any musicians here started in open mics?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, that's how I started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lady Starbeast, yeah?
Oh yeah, I mean, open mics is how I started. I did me and a guitar doing little folk songs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's where you get the jitters out.
That is. I remember my first open mic. I was so fucking scared, dude. Anyways, hey, enough about me because I learned about a new recording studio in Richmond, California. And on Tuesday, Intergalactic Studios in Richmond has City Mouse, Heartless Folk, and Dollar Store. It's at 8 o'clock, and it's you can give them a donation or it's free. So why not donate to them? Because they're doing cool shit. We are moving on to a Wednesday, the 16th of July. Chi, what's poppin'?
Well, when you've got somebody as legendary as Rakim, you can't just do one show. So Rakim is coming back to Yoshi's again for 2 more shows, 7:30 and 9:30. So you've got 3 chances to see one of the greatest lyricists in hip-hop history. Tickets are $5 more on this day. It's $89.10.
Hell yeah. Can you quote a Rakim line?
Yeah. Let's see. After 12, I'm worse than a gremlin. Feed me hip-hop and I start trembling.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hey, look, it's Wednesday, and there's a pretty cool act out there called Thrashly, and Thrashly has a message for us right now.
What's poppin', Steve? It's Thrashly here with my bandmates Daniel and Chris. We're going to be at El Rio this Wednesday, July 16th, 8 p.m. with Love Slaughter and Mama Demons. Price is $10. We'll see you there.
We will definitely see you there. Thrashly, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Look, if there's any bands that are watching and you want to make us a video like that, then reach out to us. We want to get you on this show. And guess what? It costs to get on this show. It's free! Yeah. Well, our exterminator over there is asking for money, but dude, we are not going to give you any money. What is it again? D-Light or D-Lec? D-Lec, okay.
D-Lec, $200 per time.
Boy, we're in the hole right now, folks. Hey, look, Wednesday at the Chapel, Folk Yeah presents Frankie and the Witch Fingers with Iguana Death Cult. 8 o'clock for $25. Iguana Death Cult is sick, actually. I really like that. Now, I love band names. There's some interesting stuff out there, creative stuff. And this is no different because on Wednesday, Kilowatt is presenting Dolly Creamer playing with Squiggle and Freight Train Lady. 8 o'clock, and online the tickets are $15.66. They probably cost something different at the dough. Let's go. Thursday. So things happen in the Bay Area on Thursday. Chi, does stuff happen in the Bay Area on Thursday?
A lot of things happen on Thursday.
Thursday the 17th?
Thursday is poppin'.
What's poppin'?
Well, we've got Kehlani at 7 o'clock at the Blue Note Napa Summer Sessions at the Meritage Resort. That costs $97.45. But there's also something else we could do that I think some of the people in here, they might know
And I
about.
think we will get to that. I think we'll get to that in just 1 minute because that's going to be a big special shout out. But first, thank you, Chief. First, I need to mention a very cool band and a very cool human. Tom Relling, the Tom Relling Band, is playing Kilowatt with the Spirals and Down Dirty Shake. It's 8 o'clock and it is free. So get out there. Also, it's the lead up to Mosswood Meltdown, which we're all very excited about. We're going to have so much fun out there on this weekend in Oakland. And there are pre-parties happening for Mosswood Meltdown. And one of those pre-parties is being played by the Yachmonics. If you don't know the Yachmonics, you got to check them out. And I think the Yachmonics are with us right now.
Hi, what's poppin'? The Agmonics are here. We're excited about our show at the Knockout on Thursday, July 17th, 8 p.m., 21 and over. How much does it cost?
It's like $12 or something.
And we're going to be playing with Lunchbox and Gentleman Jesse, and it's a pre-Mosswood party. See you there. Mwah.
Hell yeah.
Cue the drums.
Hell yeah, thank you, the Yachmonics, and shout out Sammy's mom. We're praying for all of you. We're giving you the all of our love. Yo, I got a big shout out. Are we ready for this? This is getting the whistle. Because on Thursday the 17th of July, Lady Starbeast is playing the Ivy Room with Blood Sugar, Dark Satellite, and the Troobs, 7 p.m., $15. Lady Starbeast, why should we go to the show?
It's my birthday show. You have to come. Do you want me to cry? Also, it's an incredible lineup, legendary bands. We're so honored to be on this bill. It's going to be a great time. And we're going to have Paul running sound for us. Ow. So come see Paul, please.
And for $15, you cannot beat that deal. Thank you for keeping the prices reasonable. Look, it is Thursday the 17th, and I got to blow the whistle, folks. Because what's happening at the Stax Record Shop in Hayward?
At the Stax Record Shop, come get your hip-hop fix. We got Kari Melodic, we got Solace the Happy Human, we got Barbados, C. Naja, Meaty Soul, Tom Reed, Jacob Dale Oakland, you got myself. Man, this is gonna be something you don't wanna miss, and it's a street party, so just come through, pop in, I might have a drink for you, and it's all for the free.
Free! Are you going to be out there, No Expressions?
Yes, I'll be out there. I'm going to help out with the sound. So, yeah, we're going to get the sound set up on Wednesday. Make sure we nice and tight. Make sure you guys pull up on Thursday at 5 o'clock. That's when it goes down.
Hell yeah. A street party, a summer street party. You cannot beat that. Support your local record shop. Our viewers have recently met one of our new correspondents. This, of course, is Kate Vale, and Kate covers heavy music for us. And if you love heavy music, I think Kate has got a show for us.
Hey Steve, it is me, Kate, here for your metal updates for the week. Over at 924 Gilman on Friday, July 18th, we got Pyrograph, Stone Gnome, Sad-Eye, Smoke. Sounds like an awesome stoner groove metal show. I checked out all the bands. Sounds great. Gonna be an all ages show. It is $12 at the door, and the doors open at 7 o'clock. Show at 8. Have fun.
Hell yeah. Rock on, Kate. Thank you for being here. We're going to hear more from Kate in a little bit. Friday is always popping off in the Yay area. Chi, it's the 18th of July. What's popping?
On Friday, July 18th, we've got the Culture Renaissance. It's a hip-hop AI symposium that Rakim will be speaking at, as well as Willonius Hatcher, Sway, and more. And that's at 6 p.m. at the Midway, $61.80.
Damn,
Or
you mean like Sway from Sway in the Morning?
That's right.
Okay, all right.
Iconic
there we go.
Radio host.
Sick.
Sway.
Hell yeah.
And then we've also got So Far Sounds presents Meet the Artists at Ground Floor in Oakland with Casey Cope, Sankofa, Emmett James, and that's at 8 p.m. for $27. So 2 great ways to connect with different artists from the Bay Area or people that have done hip-hop on the bigger, nationwide scale.
There we go. I love it. Get out there and meet people, folks. Network, baby, network. It's what it's all about. Look, we recently had a house band last episode, a really cool band called Arcade 9. And on Friday, they are participating in the SF Pop Punk Pop Fest, Arcade 9, Phantoms Forever, the Wonderland Rejects, and Kind Void. This is at O'Reilly's Pub on Haight Street in San Francisco. It's 8 o'clock and it's $15. Arcade 9, you rule. How was tour? Arcade 9? Let's go. Get out there. Thank you, Chi. She's dope. Isn't she cool?
Sorry,
yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. You guys are fucking cool too.
I'm gonna have to take this home.
Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping that one of you was going to say, Steve, you're cool too. I got it from No Expression.
So is George.
Jeez. Yeah, well, we know George is cool. Hey, look, we're going to go to the chapel on Friday the 18th to see Loco Tranquilo, Peña, The Moondrops, and DJ Now and Formerly. There's going to be visuals by Luke Lasley. 8 o'clock, $20 at the chapel. That's going to be great. Peña's sick. Loco Tranquilo is sick. Get out there. Let's go. Has anyone seen Friendly Bug around? Does anyone know who Friendly Bug is? I don't know. Okay, look, check this out, because Front Street in San Francisco is now an entertainment zone. So you can go out there, bring your drinks, whatever, hang out on the street. And on Friday the 18th, one of our favorite bands, Cardboard People, is playing with The Session and Ian Santillano. Front Street in downtown San Francisco, 4 to 9 p.m., and it is free. Let's go, Cardboard People. Hey, we're all familiar with our friend Meredith from Meet Us at the Spot. And Meredith is joining us right now on Friday the 18th. Meredith, what's poppin'?
Hey guys, what's poppin' over there? I got something poppin' for you on July 18th at Hotel Utah. We have Lost Objects. We have Lo-Fi Satellites. And I have met these guys in person. They are the meme kings of the internet. We have Kuva Bimo. I hope I'm saying it right. Okay, July 18th. Be there. Or don't. And die inside.
Oh, thank you so much, Meredith. But is there anything else popping off on Friday 18th, Meredith?
Starting July 18th, running through July 26th, Livermore, California. Hold on, it is worth it. Las Positas presents none other than the Wizard of Oz. Like, out of here, Danny DeVito. We don't need you right now, okay? Tickets are $20 to $25. Let me tell you, I've been to so many of the theater shows. One of the most underrated theater staff production. They have a orchestra, and this is going to be held at their outdoor amphitheater, Broadway quality for $20 to $25. And it's great to support the theater kids. Like, shout out theater kids. I feel like that's Titanic, huh?
Well, I like the attempt. Thank you so much, Meredith. Hey, is anyone here a fan of Wizard of the Oz, or the Wizard of Oz? Yeah, hell yeah, that shit is dope, dude. I remember as a kid seeing that movie for the first time. It blew my mind. Imagine being back then in the day, and it was in black and white, and then this color came out, man. Anyways, we'll talk about it.
Dark Side of the Moon of Wizard of Oz?
I actually have. Yeah, I think it worked. I think it worked for about 18 minutes. Right. And then it fell off. But yeah, for the first 18 minutes, I was like, whoa. Yeah. Okay. Hey, sweet. We have another newish correspondent. This is our North Bay correspondent. The Bay Area is big, folks, and there's a bunch of stuff popping up in the North Bay. And Adrian from Sonoma County Sounds is covering the North Bay. Adrian, what's poppin'?
Other than that awesome music festival on July 18th, also is going to be Michelle Lambert that I mentioned before. She's going to be performing in Calistoga Depot. It is my birthday weekend, so I'm going there to go celebrate with some awesome music, and that's going to be from 6 to 9 p.m., and then there's a DJ after 9 to 11, and so it's going to be a party all night. So make sure you go out, come celebrate me, and it is free.
Hell yeah, thank you, Adrian. And Adrian, isn't there a festival in Sonoma County in Petaluma called the Rivertown Revival? Isn't there another thing popping off up there?
Hey guys, what's poppin'? Coming up is some music festivals, starting with July 18th through actually the 19th, this music festival, so 2 days. It's going to be the Rivertown Revival. So this is presented by the Friends of Petaluma River. This is just an evening event this time. It's going to be from 5 to 10 p.m. 2-day pass is going to be $53, and the single day is about $31. Children, it's going to be $10. That's ages from 4 to 16. And then a single day pass is going to be $5.
Hell yeah, thank you, Adrian. And a lot of the proceeds from that festival go to restore the Petaluma River. So on Be Nice to a Bug Day, there's plenty of bugs that live in the Petaluma River. You know what I mean? So go help it out over there. Yo, it is Saturday, the 19th of July. Chi, what's poppin'?
Saturday, the 19th of July is absolutely packed with hip-hop goodness. Got a major event called SF Hip Hop 2025, and it's got a legendary roster of icons as well as newer, like, people in the Bay Area that are just absolutely killing it. You got the Dog Pound with their 30th anniversary of their album Dog Food. We got Diggable Planets. We've got Souls of Mischief, Mixmaster Mike, and Invisible Scratch Pickles. Damn. And we've also got Rex Life Raj. We got Noodles. We got Rob Swift and Mr. Sinister of the Executioners. We've got Dregs One, Big Rich, RBL Posse, Las Rocas, Stunnaman 02, and more. I mean, that is just unbelievable. From 1 to 9 p.m. at the Midway. Tier 2 tickets are still available right now for just $43.26.
Are you serious? That's a deal.
I couldn't even name everybody. Like, it was unbelievable.
Whoa.
8 hours.
Stax will be out there. They have a booth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they'll be facilitating the vinyl vendors out there.
Hell yeah.
Amazing, amazing.
Dude, do you think Stax has a copy of the Dog Pound album on vinyl?
So I work there occasionally, 2 days out the month. And this last Saturday that I worked there, they actually like put together a special collection just for that day. And I think I saw that record in there.
That is wild. So I recently picked up a Doggy Style, like, and it's a first pressing. I paid way too, or whatever. It was worth it to me, but I paid a lot for it. But the Dog Pound album is like the next thing I want, so I might have to go there.
Yeah, but there's more.
No way.
Can you believe that?
No, I
Making a
can't.
hard choice. Family Not a Group is doing iconic things. We just had Top Chefs with Afterthought right here. You can still watch the replay right after this. And they are having an event called It's a Function. Afterthought and Ash, whose incredible vocals blessed our show, are performing, as well as Raw Honey, Drew Banga, Baghead, Jen Set, DJ Say, and it's only $15 in advance, $20 at the door at El Rio. It's a daytime party from 3 to 8 p.m. So guess what? They've also got a Family Not a Group after party.
What?
And it's called Family Not a Group After Dark at the Felix, and that's with Jen Set, Baghead, and DJ Say, as well as For Dilla, DJ Sweet Meat going back to back with Fat Boy, and yeah, that's at Felix in San Francisco, 9 o'clock, and it's free with RSVP.
Free! Hell yeah, that sounds fun. Family Not a Group is super dope. Shout out Total Accord Agency. Can we just take a moment to recognize DJ Sweet Meat? Is that not a great name for an artist? Hey, look, if you can't do that, we got the big shout out, folks. Are we ready? Because it all starts on Saturday. It is Mosswood Meltdown at Mosswood Park in Oakland, day one. Devo, OCs, Exploding Hearts, Bleached, Nice, Diesel Dudes, and Gentleman Jesse. This is going to be so wild. You can get your tickets still online, but they're going fast. Or if you can't be there in person, you can watch the live stream right here on this channel, The Complex SF on Twitch, or on our channel on YouTube, The Complex SF. Watch it, be a part of it. We're all going to be out there having a ton of fun. Paul Hernandez is going to be out there as well, too. I hope I get to hang out with you when you're not working, Paul.
Yeah, come by.
Hell yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're all going to be busy, but it's going to be so much fun. I'm a little bit worried about Friendly Bug. Because this exterminator is around here. Has anyone seen Friendly Bug? Is Friendly Bug here? Friendly Bug.
Friendly Bug.
Friendly Bug. Friendly Bug. Friendly Bug is here. Friendly Bug. Do you want to do us the pleasure of reading that show right there? Yeah. Come here, Friendly Bug. There you go.
Calling in all bug lovers. Ooh, Club Classics is showing a hyper pop tribute party with Bobby Raw, Kazima, Princessa, Papa Zanny, Mama Sun, plus more. It's going to be at Monarch, 9 p.m., around $20.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Friendly Bug.
go bug out. Go bug out.
Go bug out is right. Do you like electronic music, Friendly Bug?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Now go hide from that horrible exterminator again. Also, Saturday the 19th, one of our favorite bands, the Stone Foxes, are playing with Magnolia Boulevard at Cornerstone Berkeley, 8 o'clock, $25. It is all ages. Get out there, folks. And if you can't do all of those stuff, I bet you there might be some heavy music in San Francisco on Saturday the 19th. Kate Vale, what's poppin'?
Hey, so we are at Saturday, July 19th. I think we're gonna have to get some sort of clone technology to bifurcate our consciousness or something. It's gonna be a busy weekend. So obviously, most of you are gonna be hanging out with us over at Mosswood Meltdown in Oakland. But this is where the clone technology comes in. One of us has to be over at DNA Lounge, where there's gonna be a record release party for Nefarious. We got Hellfire, obviously Nefarious, and Defiance. This is going to be an all-ages show. $17 in advance, $24 at the door. That opens at 8 o'clock. But with purchase of the record release ticket, we got an after party upstairs at the DNA Lounge. Vorlust is playing! Vorlust is playing! Like I said, it is a free show with purchase of the record release party ticket, and otherwise it starts at 11 o'clock, and if you don't get the ticket, it costs $6.66. Spooky. And this is where more clone technology will be needed. We got another show over at Music City here in San Francisco.
Whoa.
Genghis Bong, Smoke, Malt, Sea of Snakes. This is an all-ages show, $10 in advance, $12 at the door. That opens at 7 o'clock, and show at 8. Oh, and don't forget to wrangle all your clones up, because that might get confusing after a while. Have fun!
Hell yeah. Let's hear it for Kate Vale. Thank you so much. Are worms bugs? Does anyone know science? Are worms bugs?
No.
It's a good question.
We got to know from the expert back here. Our friendly bug has said.
Worms out here?
Oh no, Delek. Hey, our friend Meredith, is there anything popping off on Saturday the 19th of July?
July 19th, 4 p.m. at Wally's Hideout in San Francisco. This event is called the Indie Experience. It's for all genres. If you're a videographer, editor, anything that has to do with anything in the entertainment business, collaborate, find your people. You can network and get some inside information. There's going to be a guest speaker, DCAT Cornelius, a Grammy-nominated sound engineer and producer. I wink because I should be going to this. Somebody really smart and successful once told me, take advice from the people that are in the positions that you want to be. You should try it. Take a chance, you never know.
Here to that. Take a chance, you never know. And I stumbled upon one of these indie experiences randomly one night, and I had a ton of fun. It was really entertaining. Shout out Meredith. Shout out Indie Experience.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That music producer has worked with people like Snoop Dogg, Omarion, Parliament, and Funkadelic.
What?
So great person to get some insider info from.
Seriously, we got to get out there, Chi. We're going to be busy that day, though.
Very busy day.
Because it is Sunday, and it is day 2 of Mosswood Meltdown. And it's going to be wild because we've got Bratmobile, Shannon and the Clams, La Luz, Chwompsax, House of Libations, Latrim, right? Latrim, Weeda, Tina, and fucking Krayshawn is coming back to Oakland after 10 years. And oh, this is going to be so good. Get your tickets online, or if you can't get your tickets, watch the live stream right here on our channel, The Complex SF, on Twitch, on YouTube. Hey, join us. It's going to be a ton of fun. Late trim, right? We like the cars.
I was going to say, did you say Latrim?
Yeah.
We like the cars that go boom.
Hell yeah.
Tigra and Bunny.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Like, how sick is that, dude?
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm very excited about.
I seen Tigra probably about 15 years ago. She was doing like a little solo release and over at Cafe du Nord. So
For real?
Yeah, that was the last time I seen her. Like,
She played at Cafe du Nord?
yeah, like 15 years ago.
That's kind of fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got an opportunity.
That's cool.
Yeah, you got an opportunity. They're going to be out there at Mosswood. Get out there, everybody. Look, over in Oakland, let's start over. There we go. Over in Berkeley, on Sunday the 20th, at the UC Theater of Montreal is playing, and Healing Potpourri is opening up for Of Montreal. Congratulations, Healing Potpourri. That is so fucking cool. It's at 8 o'clock, and tickets are $27.50. Get out there to the UC Theater. That is going to be rad. Also, Sunday the 20th, we're going to Kilowatt to see Surplus 1980, playing with Rip Room and Mommy Who Rule. Kilowatt, 8 o'clock. $13.39. Let's go. Now, if that doesn't suit you and you need some heavy music, Kate Vale has got something for us right now. Hi, Kate.
Hey, we are on Sunday, July 20th, and I hope you kept a couple clones. We got another banger show happening over at DNA Lounge. They're just killing it this weekend. Hex Vessel, Rot, spelled WROHT.
Thank you for that.
Unpassing. This is an all-ages show, $15 in advance, $20 at the door, and the show starts at 8 o'clock. We're going to be cleaning up the show over at Mosswood, so yeah, I'm going to be wishing I had my clone with me that day for the work. But hope you guys have a great weekend, and can't wait to see you all at Mosswood Meltdown. Bye.
Yes. Thank you, Kate. And we're going to figure out how to clone you because everyone needs more Kate Vale in their life. We are going to figure that out. Now, everybody, we are doing so good. We got through 1 week. We have a policy here at What's Poppin' that if 2 of our guests can step up to our arcade machine over there, and all you got to simply do, it's easy. You just got to beat the game Pit Fighter. So who are our 2 best video game players that are in the building tonight? If no one steps up, then I am going to volunteer people. Sonny South. No Expression says Sonny South. Sonny South, you're going up. I need one more person or I am going to force someone. Mark, get down here. Okay, now George S. Rosenthal is going to help you set this up. There is some information you need to know about this game. You 2 are not going to fight each other. It is a fighting game, but you're not going to fight each other. You are going to work together to beat the executioners. Very simple. All you got to do is step up there and beat the executioners. So please, go on up there. And we are going to provide moral support for Sonny South and Mark of Lady Starbeast, because I believe that they are going to beat the executioners. Now, red joystick is red pants.
Right-handed or left-handed?
Oh, I can do right-handed.
Blue joystick is blue pants.
Done that before. Talked about.
These guys are serious. No one's ever asked what hand. This is
optimizing.
Yeah. So Paul, you're right. It is quiet. This is very. We got to give these people our moral support. George is going to help you out. Now, ready to go. Now, you fight the executioners. Come out strong, boys. Come out strong. We've got this, folks. Now, the executioners are taking an early lead. But that's okay, because I believe in our very special guests, Mark and Sonny South. They're doing pretty well. Now, one of you just got superplexed, or is that what that's called? Or pile drived. These executioners are punks, though, man. They're asking for it. So get angry, boys. Get angry. Get angry. These guys are doing fucking good.
Oh, he just threw him.
Oh, boy. Oh, well. Oh, okay, one of our heroes is down, but then the other hero just took out 2 of our executioners at one time. Oh, wow.
Cheat.
A valiant effort.
We play Contra?
Give yourselves a round of applause. Let's everybody hear it for our valiant competitors, Mark and Sonny South. I am so proud of you. The bad news is that you lost. The good news is we get to do a whole other week of show. And it is Monday, the 21st of July, and at Kilowatt, Cardboard Ringo is playing with Goodnight Mouse, Bongfather, and Bango Rex. It's at 8 o'clock. Gee, what do you think it costs?
A lot.
No, it is free.
What? Oh, amazing. I want to see Cardboard Ringo play drums for Cardboard People.
Whoa, how sick would that be? That's a collaboration we need. Make it happen out there, folks. Hey, it's Monday. Kate Vale, what's poppin'?
All right, so we are Monday, July 21st. If you missed last night's Hex Festival show, worry not, because they're playing at the Store Club. Hex Festival, Lacrimarium, Illudium, all that fun, death metal, black metal, awesome bands is going to be $16.50, and it's a 21 and over show that starts at 8 o'clock. That's nice. I wish bands would just play every single night. Then I wouldn't have to get all these clones and do who knows what with them after I'm done with them. I don't know what to do with them. Either way, we're going to all have fun. Hope to see you there. Bye.
You know, Kate, I worry about that too. If I have clones, what are people going to do to me? What are they going to do with them? What are you going to do with my clones, folks? Don't do it. Okay, hey, look, I am about building bridges and tearing down walls. And earlier tonight, we met someone that wants to build a wall of insecticide. But I'm going to try to become friends with D-Lec the Exterminator from Bug Haters, Pest Control. If D-Lec is still in the building, I'm going to ask you to come be a part of the community, D-Lec, because this is what we do. This is all of our guests are talking about building community tonight. D-Lec, put your hate juice down and read this one right here.
I'm going to juice this up for you, Steve.
I bet you are. That one right there, Tuesday,
22nd of July, we got Surur, Mars Kumari, X-Air, and Mia Low at the Knockout, 8 o'clock. It might be $10, it might be free. There's no price listed. It's usually $10. But you know, if I'm there, I'm gonna exterminate the ticket prices. So show up.
You know, D-Lec, you're not that bad, man. I don't like the extermination part, but you're not that bad. That's only water in there.
It tastes like water.
Paul, could I ask you to help us out here?
Yeah.
You want to read that one right there? It's Tuesday.
That one looks like it says, if you say so. Pelo Grande, Infrared, and Doghouse at the Great Old Ivy Room, Albany, 7 p.m., $14. And I might be there mixing, you
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what's popping, folks. On Be Nice to Bugs Day, it's Wednesday the 23rd. What's popping?
On Wednesday, the 23rd, we have one of the most iconic concept album artists in hip-hop history, Deltron 3030 with Kid Koala and Leilani are playing the Regency Ballroom.
Let's hear it for that.
Absolutely. Del the Funky Homo Sapien teamed up with Dan the Automator to create a masterpiece and a sequel that I really loved. And they are playing at 8 o'clock, and tickets are $67.46.
That is worth it, and I love what Leilani is doing right now, too. Love to see Leilani play in the Regency Ballroom. Thank you, Chi. Hey, let's hear it. I got a big one on Wednesday the 23rd. Because Tell Me is playing at 924 Gilman with Old Man of the Woods and Indica in Decay, 7 p.m. And it's $12, dude. That is such a good deal. Tell Me was a former house band on the show, and Indica in Decay was also a former house band on the show. Tell Me, you fucking rule. Go to that show, everybody. Also, another local favorite, Buzzed Light Beer, is playing Kilowatt with Wax, 7 p.m., $21.33. Be nice to Bugs, folks. Be nice to Bugs. Let's go. Okay, we're good, everybody. Also, it's Wednesday the 23rd, and Big Leap Collective presents The Secretary, Left on 10th, Delano Milano, and Autumnal at the Knockout, 8 o'clock. It's $10 to $15 sliding scale. You have no excuse not to go to that show. Get out there. There we go. You know, it is Pandemonium Day. Can we cause some pandemonium right now? Good work, everybody. Thursday, the 24th. Gee, what's poppin'?
Well, Deltron is so iconic, you gotta have them twice. So if you missed out on Wednesday, come on Thursday, the 24th, to the Regency Ballroom. We still got Kid Koala, we still got Leilani, 8 p.m., $67.46.
Okay, hell yeah, let's go. If a baby kangaroo is called a joey, is there a name for a baby koala, like a kid koala?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Anyone? We gotta get some fucking scientists on the show, folks. Because I am certainly not one. Also, Thursday, 24th, back at Kilowatt, Lindsay and the Love Knots are playing with Gill Brothers Band, Graham Farrow, and Country Risque. 8 o'clock, $15.66 online. Probably different at the door. Let's go, Lindsay and the Love Knots. Let's go. Also, at the Store Club in Oakland, we've got Low Plateau, Brown Dog, and Animal Piss It's Everywhere. Animal Piss It's Everywhere is playing the Store Club, 8 o'clock, $12 in advance, $15 at the door. Speaking of Animal Piss, one of the reasons I like Ghost Cat so much is because Ghost Cat doesn't piss. There's no litter box, there's no anything. It just goes into the ethereal realm. I really like that name, that band name, Animal Piss It's Everywhere. Hey, we got a lot of stuff at Ivy Room. Ivy Room is really so important to the local scene, like for real. And on Thursday the 24th, it's the Abby Frenez EP release, and Abby is playing with Zoe Winter. Doors are at 7 p.m., and it's $15. what a great reason to go to Ivy Room in Albany. I've got another big shout out, everybody. Because Grublin is playing with Swiss and Rumble Pack at the 4-Star Theater here in San Francisco, 8 o'clock, and it's $14. Has anyone been to the 4-Star Theater?
It looks really cool. I haven't been in yet, but I saw some photos and it looks...
It is super cool. It's
really cool.
Yeah, in the Richmond. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so it's a movie theater, but they have like bands or acts, artists there, and they project whatever you want on a full-size movie screen.
Cool, yeah.
Really cool for artists. They would probably love to book some fucking hip hop there. So talk to them for real. It's actually, and they're super, and like ticket prices are low. They're just doing it out of passion. So shout out 4-Star Theater.
4-Star Theater.
Look, it's Friday. I am still recovering from Mosswood Meltdown last week. It's fucking a lot of work and a lot of fun. But it's Friday the 5th of July. Chi.
On Friday the 25th, we have got something special for you because it's the return of Freestyle Flow Fest number 10 right here at the complex. I know you've been waiting for it. I just got off the phone with Thug Shells and confirmed that it is going down right here. The wildest freestyle challenges. We feature artists of all kinds of different modalities, and you have no idea what we're going to do. It's going to be amazing. 7 o'clock right here, twitch.tv/thecomplexsf.
Absolutely, and I co-sign. Chi, you go above and beyond creating the scenarios for those freestyle artists. It is a ton of fun. You got to watch that show.
I've got some wild new games in my
oh boy, okay.
previous mind.
Well, think about Be Nice to Bugs Day.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just a suggestion. Look, it's Friday the 25th of July at the Black Cat San Francisco, the famous jazz club. It is the Brother Ruckus Jazz Quintet featuring sax sensation Hilai Govrin. This is 2 shows on Friday, 7 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. And tickets start at $15 and go up to $50 because you can get a meal there. Black Cat SF, let's go and get some jazz. Would either Sonny, Souf, or No Expressions like to read us one of these shows? Yeah, hell yeah. You can do that one right there.
All right, what we got? True Echo presents My Dog Jack with Queen Tide and Mount St. Elias, and that's at Cafe de Nord, 8 o'clock, $20.
Hell yeah. All right. Thank you, No Expressions, and shout out Mount St. Elias. Triple J is in that band. Fuck yeah. Sonny Souf, you want to help us out?
What do we got?
How about that one right there?
All right.
Field Dress.
So we got Field Dress, Adam Spree.
Spry, yeah.
Spry and Acorn. This is going down at the Ivy Room, 8 o'clock, $15.
Hell yeah, and Acorn was also a house band on the show. And we love Acorn, it's amazing. Look, Paul, help us out, man. I'm getting tired of reading.
La Perla, Bogota, Colombia. Esoterica Tropical, Disco Mival, Salazar, and Gina Madrid at a rickshaw stop. 9 p.m., $18. Get down there, everyone.
That's going to be such a sick show. Discoteco, this is going to be so much fun. Rickshaw Stop's doing good stuff. But if that's not what you're into and you love heavy music, Kate Vale has got us covered. Kate Vale.
We made it through another week of July, and what better way to round out the week than an awesome show at UC Berkeley Theater? Carnifex, Suffocation, Distant, Body Box, Monochromatic Black. I'm really stoked about this one. It's a lot of bands. It's gonna be an all-ages show, and it's $41, and the doors open at 5 p.m. So you're gonna want to call off work early. At least probably just take the whole day off because the clones expired by now, I'm sure. That's how I intend to design them. Yeah, I just have to buy extra merch and extra tickets for all these clones, and it's easier that way. Anyway, hope you have a good one. See ya.
Thanks, Kate. You're so fun, Kate. I love it. Hey, you know who else is fun? Our friend Meredith from Meet Us at the Spot. Meredith, what's poppin' on Saturday the 26th of July?
July 26th, starting at 1 p.m. What does that mean? That means it's a day party that's going to be at the Phoenix Hotel with none other than Scratch Specialist, Icon, DJ, Jazzy, Jeff in the house, but also we got DJ Shellheart. We have a couple other DJs. I did look, one of you is a DJ for the Giants, shout out, and it will be $20. And it looks fun as shit, you should go.
That does look fun as shit. And you know, the word on the street is that the Phoenix Hotel is shutting at the end of this year.
I heard that.
Yeah, and the Phoenix Hotel is like a legendary spot, so much fun time. So get out there before it's gone. Like, for real. What are we going to do, folks? I think No Expressions and Sonny Souf are going to have to buy the hotel. How does that sound?
Be tight.
Yeah.
Turn it into,
You guys should do it.
turn it into an artist retreat.
Yeah. We'll talk. I have some contracts for you to sign after the show. We'll talk about it. Hey, look, I'm a big fan of this band called Neon Ships, and Neon Ships has a special show on Saturday the 26th. Neon Ships, are you here with us right now?
What's poppin', Steve? It's Neon Ships. We're super excited to play Saturday, July 26th at O'Reilly's Pub. It's Fem Rock Fest, which means that all of the bands are female-fronted. It's us, Ailerus, Occam, Lemon Generation. Tickets are $10 advance, $15 at the door. We hope to see y'all there. It's going to be a really fun night. Let's go!
That is going to be a really fun night. Thank you, Neon Ships. Glad to see that you're out there, back at it, making killer music. Chi, it's Saturday the 26th. What's poppin'?
Yeah, on Saturday the 26th, we've got Futura presents Egyptian Lover, DJ Babu of the Dilated Peoples, and Double P's at Public Works, 9:30. Tier 3 tickets are available right now for $31.67.
Wow. Can I just say that Egyptian Lover played Mosswood Meltdown last year? It was one of the best performances of the whole weekend.
Oh, he's dope.
Yeah, Egyptian Lover is fucking dope. Is he from Oakland? Does anybody know?
No, I believe he's from like LA.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's dope when he performs. He'll DJ. He'll play beats and he'll rap. He does. Then he'll throw his records out too.
I really didn't know what to expect, but all of what you just said happened at Mosswood Meltdown, and the crowd was just like so fucking into it, dude. It was very, very good. Got anything else, Chief?
We do have something else. But
and we will get to that. We will get to that. We will get to that because that's a special one. That is the special one. Hey, look, I have a friend called Yuka Yu. Yuka Yu is a very, very cool DJ, and she has been doing work with Monarch. And so we're shouting out Monarch tonight because on Saturday the 26th, it is the Help Me Lose My Mind party with MPHD, Els, Hunter Green, and Canella. Monarch, 9 p.m. This is going to be free before 10:30, and it's like $20 after. So get out there, support Monarch, support your local dance club. If you can find a hat this sick, you know what? Tell them that Steve Ward Moore will let you in for free. Okay, I don't know if that's true or not, but anyways. Also, I got to give a big shout out because I love a band called The Vaccines, and oh no, that's not going to happen. The Vaccines. It is their record release party at the Parkside here in San Francisco. They're playing with Hellcatraz, Prima Materia, and Wealthy Women. It's $10 advance and $15 at the door. The Vaccines fucking rip. So get out there and support that. Now, I do believe that on Saturday the 26th of July, am I forgetting something? Oh shit. I'm forgetting something fucking big. What's popping on Saturday?
What we got going, what you see here is the Super Cypher Part 3 at Stax Record Shop. Come through. Let them know, Sonny, let them know.
Yo, Super Cypher, 3 rounds, 3 DJs, freestyle artists. You could bring something written, but it's not gonna feel the same, just letting you know. Hey, and we got Damo Duce, Senor Gigio, we got T-Venom, City Slicker, and Nico for show. And you know what? I think it'd be a good time to announce that we might do a special duo 10-minute set too.
What? Dude, we just got the exclusive, yo.
That's right.
My friends, how much does this show cost? $100, $700? $3. What does it cost?
A free dollar bill.
Free?
What?
It's free.
$3 bill. That's the kind of dollar bill I have.
That is going to be such a sick show. Thank you so much for presenting that here on What's Poppin', my
Stax
friends.
Record Shop. Stax Record Shop.
Shout out.
We'll see y'all there.
Hell yeah, you will see us all there. Kate, Vale, we need some heavy music. What's Poppin' on Saturday the 26th?
All right, we are at Saturday, July 26th. We have an awesome show over at Eli's. Stormcrow, Malakili, False Figure, and Vexel. First show for Vexel. 21 and over, and $15 at the door, $20 in advance. Show starts at 8 o'clock. I love being a part of a new band, just getting in from the ground up, and just gotta go out there, support Eli's, and make sure that we support our local metal scene and music-loving brethrens. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and see you out in the pit. Bye.
I absolutely love that, and it's so nerve-wracking to play your first show like we talked about with the open mics earlier. So go support a band playing their first show. Thank you so much, Kate. We will see you soon. Hey, if you want to go up to wine country, you know, drink some vino, eat some good food, and see some good music, our friend Adrian from Sonoma County Sounds has the plug. Adrian, what's poppin'?
So on July 26th, I'm sending you a little further north in Geyserville at a place called The Gun Club. And it is a bar and lounge. So Saturday nights, 8 p.m., they got live music. And that night, they have Midnight Gaucho, so also known as Fede Petro. He is coming up from Los Angeles. I have been lucky enough to book him a few shows up this way, so I highly recommend going checking it out. And good news, it is free.
Free! We love it, Adrian. But Adrian, what if I don't want to drive all the way to Geyserville? Is there anything else in Sonoma County popping off on July 26th?
All right, so we're gonna go back to Petaluma on 7/26. They're having another music festival. That is the Petaluma Music Festival. It is about fundraising for keeping music in school. So great cause and great music. There's some multiple bands performing there. The English Beat, Sebastian St. James Band, Erica and Breen, and Don't Tell John Band. So that's just to name a few. So definitely look it up to see the whole lineup, which is amazing. 12 and under is free, and then 13 and up is going to be $25. The price does increase at the gate, so I would just recommend getting your ticket now.
That is a good recommendation. Let's hear it for Adrian. In fact, it's Sunday the 27th, and I wonder if Adrian has anything else happening in the North Bay. Adrian, what's poppin'?
So on July 27th, Casey Turner puts on these incredible shows at the Hot Monk in Novato. It is the Cookout Concert Series. This show, specifically on the 27th, Dale Watson and his Lone Stars. It's also going to have David Lunning, 6 p.m., all ages, and that's $44.
What a deal, and we love Casey Turner. Casey Turner is making it happen. Thank you, Casey, and thank you, Adrian, for being part of the team. Hey, it is Sunday, the 27th of July, and one of the coolest bands in San Francisco, The Losers, are playing with Big, Malakili, Sympathy Flowers, and Doc and the Parasites. This is at Thrill House Records. It's at 4 p.m. and it is $10. What else are you going to do on a Sunday? That is a great deal. I love the band The Losers. And doesn't it take so much confidence to call yourself something like that? Yeah. Okay, I got to ask, did you go through other names before No Expressions came to you, or was that on your birth certificate?
It's on my birth certificate. Yeah, no.
I knew it.
It's always been No Expression.
Yeah, okay.
It's always been No.
It's a great name. It's a great fucking name.
Thank you.
Hey, look, Sunday, oh boy. Maybe people do. People watch, I don't know, golf or something like that. You know what's way cooler than watching golf on a Sunday?
Everything.
Well, and it's especially going to see Lady Starbeast playing with Sit Pretty, the Ultrasounds at the Stork Club, 6 p.m., $10 advance and $12 at the door. Lady Starbeast, you want to add anything about that for us?
We're just so excited to be playing the Stork Club for the first time. It's an honor.
Yeah.
It is an honor. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We are very happy for you. Wow, everybody. I am so super grateful for all of you. I'm exhausted after all the shows I've been to after the past 2 weeks. And now it's Monday, the 20th of July, and I know what I'm doing. I'm going to be right here at the complex in beautiful downtown San Francisco for the next episode of What's Poppin'. We are going to be celebrating National Milk Chocolate Day, and your pal Steve Wardmore is going to have milk chocolate melted all over his face because I'm going to eat so much of that milk chocolate. We're also going to be celebrating National Water Park Day. So after I get the chocolate on my face, I'm going to get on a fucking water slide and get all wet and wild and clean myself up. And we're also going to be celebrating World Hepatitis Day. Now, that's for another time. Come back live on Twitch. It's pandemonium in here, folks. It is pandemonium in here, folks. Come back live on Twitch, live on YouTube, live on Instagram Live. Holy shit, everybody. Yes.
So also on June 19th, if you're still in the area, you could go up to Richmond over at BBG Studio. The homie Billy Blaze coming up with the hella dope art show. He got Marvelous from Sacramento. You know, Billy Blaze is another community member doing some dope artwork out in the field out here. And then also me and Sonny got, what do we got, Sonny? You want to tell him? You want to give him a little early scoop about August?
Give us that early fucking scoop.
Yeah.
Give us that exclusive.
23rd,
August 23rd.
August 23rd. Return of the MC. What part is that?
I think it's part 12.
Part 12, man.
Part 12.
Damn.
And it's at the new spot called the Acapella. It's the old Starline Room. So mark your calendar. August 23rd. Return of the MC part 12, y'all.
Hell yeah. Return of the MC is a dope event. I want to come to that. Absolutely. We need to return to the MC. And we got 2 real MCs with us right now. I am filled up to gratitude to hear everybody. And it is time that I express it to our very, very special guests who have given me so much insight, so much wisdom, and so much inspiration tonight. To No Expressions. No Expressions, how does everyone follow what you're doing to find out all the cool stuff that you're doing?
Thank you. Just hit me up on the Instagram at No Expressions, and that's where I'm at. You know, hit up Sonny as well. And yeah, man, we're linked up together. That's where you can find me at right now.
Absolutely, and go to one of your shows that you're performing at, and someday your daughter is going to be mixing for you, is going to be spinning for you while you're spitting, and that's going to be so fucking
that would
sick.
Be dope. That would be
dope. Sonny South, how does everybody follow you and find out the cool stuff that you're doing?
SONNY.SOUF on Instagram, or second and fourth Fridays. I'm chilling at the shop, trying to learn how to DJ, and also helping you out if you're trying to look for vinyl. So come through, say what's up. We're all people. I just want that connection with you.
Hell yeah, for real. Go meet these 2 guys. Go hang out. Go to one of their shows. Honestly, such a pleasure to meet you both tonight. Really enjoyed talking to you. Thank you so much. To everybody's favorite sound engineer in the Bay Area, Paul Hernandez. How do we find out all the cool stuff you're doing?
Swing by your local club. Buy a ticket. What is it? Buy the ticket, take a ride, right? You can find me on the gram, Paul Asai, PAULISEYE. But yeah, I'll see you at the show. I'm probably mixing your favorite band tomorrow.
That 100%. That's the way to fucking say it. Absolutely. To the hip-hop hero, my homie, Infinite Chi. How can everybody follow you, find out the cool stuff you're doing?
Yeah, join the Check the Rhyme movement. You can go to @check_DA_rhyme, but the real magic happens in the link in the bio where you have no algorithms, no ads, just true community. We got a channel for Return of the MC, so if you want to perform, you know, you could drop a message over there. You could talk about the events. You could talk about, you know, the events at the Stacks, and you can also talk about the India Experience. That's another one of our partners as well, so join the movement.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Infinite Chi. Thank you so much for being a part of the team. Hey, look, to all of our correspondents tonight, Kate Vale, Meredith from Meet Us at the Spot, and Adrian of Sonoma County Sounds up in the North Bay. Let's hear a round of applause. Thank you all so much. I got to give a big, big, big special shout out to our unexpected guests tonight. D-Lec, come on. Let's try to make this work again. And Friendly Bug. Let's hear it for Friendly Bug and D-Lec. Now, you two Shake each other's hands. Shake each other's hands. Oh, it happened, everybody. It happened. Hey, thank you both so much. I am just the human that is on camera, but it takes an entire team to make this whole thing work. So, of course, our main camera op, Dan Mulvey. Let's hear it for Dan Mulvey. All right, come out here. Come out here. Come out here. We have met a new friend. You're going to be working Mosswood with us, right? Hey, let's give a round of applause. Thank you so much for being a part of the team. Hey, to the goth goddess herself, the one and only, the one that is running all of this, Alana Tepper. Let's hear it for Alana. Happy belated birthday, Alana. And of course, to our technical director, our executive producer. He's his own assistant producer. He's also running sound tonight. He is also the proprietor of the complex, and he built this incredible television studio too. The Jesus of San Francisco, George S. Thank you so much, George, for everything you do. I'm really looking forward to working with this whole team at Mosswood Meltdown. It's going to be fucking great. Hey, to our fabulous, incredible, impactful, and meaningful band, Lady Starbeast, how does everyone follow what you're doing and find out all the cool stuff?
You can follow us on Instagram. We're at Lady Starbeast. We're also on Facebook. We were on TikTok, but we got hacked. And so now our TikTok is somebody selling stuff on TikTok Shop, so don't go there. Look us up at Lady Starbeast. Also, if you type Lady Starbeast into Google, all our stuff will come up. Our music is on every streaming platform, so yeah.
Yes, thank you, Lady Starbeast. And most importantly, to all of you who follow us, who tune into the show, who are with us through and stick by us, it is you. You're the reason that we do this and that we're going to keep doing it, and we're never going to stop because we're not going to peak in any year. We're going to be on a constant peak. Come back Monday the 28th, watch me get chocolate all over my face, and then watch me get wet and wild at a water park. Look, give yourselves a round of applause. I am your pal, Steve Ward Moore, and I love this whole thing. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be a little tiny part of your life. I really hope that Lady Starbeast has one more song for us. Lady Starbeast, will you please take us out?
It'd be an honor.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Your flesh with mine.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us. This was the best way to spend a birthday. What an honor. Thank you.